superpowers. Women are very patient. Once you put your heart to do anything, you can do it. Once you said to yourself that I'm going to succeed in this thing. For example, if a guy breaks your heart, I'm just using this as an example, and you make a resolution that I'm going to make so much money that this guy will have to beg to even see me in the next 5 years. You will, because determination has made me move from five figures to five figures to 6 figures as a teenager, doing nothing but e-commerce. Because I import goods, one of the things I do, I import products. When since a teenager, I did that. So even when I import a product and it fails to move, I don't quit. I simply re-strategize. So that staying power, you have to have it. That's the first thing you need to tap into. Please hope you are following me.
Yes, please.
Okay. So what are the steps to make these steps to getting into these easy ways of making money as a woman? First of all, discover a business niche. Discover your business niche. Please, if you're unmuted, can you mute yourself? Please, can you mute yourself? Okay. Owning a niche is a very vital in business. Sorry. And there are different things that influences your decision to own a niche. First of all, what's a niche? A niche is like a particular aspect of business that you focus on. A particular thing you focus on to yield you income. What are the decisions that influence your family background? Some of us, we come from families that are into this particular business. For example, your family may be into Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, fine.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Your family background. Some of us, we come from families that are already into a particular business. We have been familiar with that business right from when we were kids.
Yes, I can hear you now. We lost you before, but I can hear you now.
Family background influences your decision to owning a business niche. Then your passion, products or service before you sell out. Take, for example, those guys in the Igbo guys you see, maybe in Onisha market or Balogun market. You see how they sell. You see how they convince us to come and buy from us. Because they themselves, they believe in their products, even when you don't see the use of it. They try to convince you, sister, come and buy this underwear. Sister, come and buy this thing. They'll tell you to fit you. And they don't even know, they don't know you like that, but they are convinced that this product will fit you. So your passion has to take a place in discovering your business niche, because you can't sell what you're not passionate about most times. And many times money too influences our passion, because money is very, like, influential. When you know that this particular product I'm selling, my profit is going to be massive, your passion will naturally come, right? So your environment, customers will love, we want, or need. And most days you have to sell something people want because times are changing. People no longer buy what they need. For example, if I have the last cash in my account and I'm to choose between food and data, I will go for data. And you also go for data because things are changing now. We don't just want to buy what we need. We buy what we want. Want overrides need. Then your available resources, look around you. What do I have right now? What do I have right now that can make this product move? What do I have right now that can make this business move? What makes this business qualified for me to do? You are a makeup artist or you want to go into makeup artistry, but you don't have the, just sit there being stuck. You have to find your way around that, doing other things to you. Then your conviction, your belief, your knowledge. You have to be knowledgeable about whatever you are going into. Don't just go into a business with no knowledge or without a mentor most times. Step 2, a business mindset. This is very deep. And if you look at most business people, they are either strong Christians or Muslims or strong in faith, or that they are diabolical. I'm talking about the easy ways. These are ways that have worked for me. I'm not talking about the main business per se, but the systems you need to put in place to make your road easy, to make grace flow through whatever you are doing, to whatever you're doing. First of all, business nutrition, we have discussed about. Then secondly, the business mindset. You have to resonate with your vision, not just physically, but from your spirit man, like from your soul. You have to know this is what you want. Like you are doing something now, but you have a vision for that thing that in the next 5 years, this is where I want to be. Soak yourself in that vision so that whatever challenge you face now, you'll be able to override it gracefully. Whatever money you need to put into your business to scale through, whatever money you need to put in to acquire knowledge, you do it. Take for example, Mr. Chris. He's not just a businessman, he's a strong Christian because you can't just go into business. It's a spiritual activity. It's something that you have to do from your inner man. Like I myself, there was one day I woke up and I saw something in my dream I've never seen before. That was actually a vision.
Abi? Ṣé mi mute
I,
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni?
I told that morning I went to tell my parents, this is what I'm going to do. This is who I'm going to be. It might be so big, like what you see, where you see yourself might be so big, but you just need to start small. That's where this business mindset comes up. When challenges come up, when coronavirus comes up, when pandemic keeps on going, obstructing your goals, you don't just say I quit. No, you stay with that business because you resonate with it deep down. And this also helps you to make decisions. There's something called speed of implementation. Is a law, speed of implementation. And when an idea comes to you, you have to take action immediately. Don't just say, oh, I will do it later. Many of us, we've lost a lot of billion-dollar ideas like that. When an idea comes to your mind and doubts come in, procrastination comes in, and you fail to do something about that idea. And in the next 2 months, you see someone doing that thing you thought about, doing that idea that came across your mind. You're like, wow, and I had this idea, but you never did anything about it. Because ideas are like, they're like networks, let me put it that way. They're like rays, infrared rays. That idea you have right now is not just you that has it. Everybody, in fact, many people have it all over the world. So speed of implementation, how fast you carry out your idea, will determine your place, will determine how far ahead you go, further than every other person that's had that idea. So whenever something comes into your mind, you do it fast. You put it down fast. Put it down on paper fast. For example, I was scrolling through Instagram one time and I saw a video ad of I saw a video ad of one of my present mentors now, Mr. Emmanuel. And immediately I knew that this is what I want. When you resonate with your vision, when you resonate, automatically you don't just make decisions based on your five senses. You begin to make decisions based on what your spirit man knows you want. Opportunities that will scale you up to the next level. You won't miss them like that because you're not just working with your five senses anymore. Your spirit man is in tune with your vision. Your soul is in tune with your vision. So that ad, I was going through it and I just knew that this thing is going to change my life. And when I signed up for that thing, it was importation actually. That was the very act that made me earn my first six figures as a teenager. I was 18 years old then. And coming to Mr. Chris Annie, and he runs Digital Abundance Academy, right? And it has also changed my life. I met Chris Annie through this mentor now, through Mr. Emmanuel, whose ad I saw on Instagram. And I was on his Telegram channel this year, January, just in 6 months. This year, January, I was just scrolling through lazily on his Telegram channel and I saw a course. I just knew that I had to take this course with the last money in my accounts. Then it was very foolish. It was a very, very foolish thing to do. But I just knew that if I take this course, it's going to change my life. That course has changed my life. Not only changed my life, it has given me a voice. It has made me author 2 books now, and we are just in July, right? In 6 months. So when you are in tune, when you have this business mindset, when you're in tune with your vision, when you realize that business is not just a physical activity, but a spiritual activity, you don't just make decisions based on your 5 senses. You start making decisions like with your spirit man. Even when other people think you are foolish, even when you yourself, you are doubting yourself, there's this conviction in your heart that I must take this step to accelerate to the next level. This is the next step for my business. So let's go to next. Step 3, remove mindset blocks. If I say you should write down, if you are with a piece of paper, I want you in the next 20 seconds, write down an amount that you want to earn this year. Just write any amount down. Hope you are with a piece of paper and you're jotting things down. So that amount you've written down right now, that's your mindset block. That is your mindset block. You may have written 100,000, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million. That is your mindset block. That is your money mindset block. Remove money mindset blocks because there's no amount of money. Are you telling me it's just 5 million that will make you happy in this life? How big is your vision? You have to remove mindset blocks. Know that your business you're running on Instagram, your small business you're running, that thing you want to go into fashion designing, vlogging, anything. Remove your money mindset blocks about it because there are infinite possibilities to whatever you have in your hand right now, no matter how small it is. Then knowledge brings you grace. That's why you have to pay for courses. That's why you have to attend meetings like this. Even the Bible says so, that Jesus Christ grew in knowledge and in grace. When you know things, when you have knowledge about something, it gives you grace to do it, not only do it, succeed in it. Then your association matters a lot. Associate with big thinkers. That was one of the things that helped me. Because this Daba school, the platform Christiani runs, gives you access to many people because he puts you in a WhatsApp group, right? And you are hearing people earning in dollars. Oh, this one made 1 million in 1 week. Oh, this is somebody. So when you associate yourself with people like that, with big thinkers, you yourself, you start to see that there's every possibility that I can be this too, I can earn this too. Don't just be around people that gossip about other people. No. If 3 of your friends, because there's a law that says you're an average of the 3 closest people to you. So if I tell you to write down 3 people that were close to you last year, 3 people that were close to you from January to June, those people that I've written down now, where you are financially, they are the cause. Where you are spiritually, where you are, your level in life now, you are the average of the 3 of them. And one thing that helps me I looked at my environment, I looked at my family, I looked at my background, I looked at the people around me in my school, and I said to myself, if I continue to listen to all these kind of things, I won't be able to achieve my goals. I won't be able to achieve my big visions. There'll always be something to discourage me. So what did I do? I downloaded music. I say sorry, not music, tapes of great men. Download tapes of people you admire on YouTube. Put in your earphones and continually listen to them. Now, ability to sell. When I realized that, oh, this earpiece is very important to me. Um, please can you mute yourself? Whoever has been unmuted, please mute yourself because I'm hearing noise.
In the next 1 week, that would notice me.
Okay. Yep. So okay. Okay. I guess everybody can. Hope you can hear me. Yeah, the ability to sell. This is also you have to. I realized that my earpiece when I started listening to these big thinkers in 2018, because I realized my environment won't help me, won't nurture my big dreams and big visions. I said to myself, earpiece is very important, right? Everybody should have an earpiece. And that's how I started my business in telecommunication. Yep. That's how I started selling um, phone accessories. And trust me, it yielded a lot of income for me because I was able to sell that earpiece. I'll tell people, you need an earpiece. Someone will come to my hostel room with us. I'm like, oh, you don't have an earpiece. You need one. I knew I had that commission. No, you must have an earpiece because this earpiece is helping my life. So it should be useful to you. That's also the ability to discover a business niche. I found a niche in that already. I went from selling earpiece to other phone accessories. So you must have the ability to sell, not just online, but you should try doing door-to-door marketing when you go to and meet people to market yourself, your products, or your services. I did that while I was in school. I will knock at your door. I also sell fashion accessories, high heel shoes to be specific. So that I did that because I believed in my products, and I believe that if you use this thing, it will help you. Okay, let me go to the next slide. Then I'm rounding up now to get more of me, because I just have 20 minutes here. There's only one thing you can do. I'm creating a tribe of female entrepreneurs that will be wealthy and captains of industries. Because I may not be there yet, but it's a process, right? And one vision, I was thinking one day and something came to my mind because I saw all what Mr. Chris Ani is doing, how he supports the female gender a lot. And I said, I want to own a female tribe, not only own a female tribe, that this female tribe of mine will present an award to Mr. Chris in the next 5-10 years. An award for being the best female supporter of all time. And that's a vision of mine. So I'm creating a tribe of female entrepreneurs that will be wealthy and captains of industry. I would love you to join me. I would love you to know you more. I would love to be your friend. I would love to interact with you and motivate you. Maybe come from environments that don't nurture your dream, that don't nurture your business. You want to start a business and your family members are talking down on it. Because I have a lot of story. There's one time I wanted to start one of the first business ventures I wanted to do, because I do a lot of buying and selling more than online business. It was this packaging of Gary. There's this big company that is into it now. You will seal the Gary, seal granite and sugar. I bought a slim machine then. But my mom was like, then she was like, what sort of that she can't let me do that because what will people say about her? And she's the wife of a lawyer. What people say about her that her daughter is selling Gary. And about 9 months later, Big companies started packaging gari, granules, and sugar in a very professional way. But I didn't take up the idea because my mother discouraged me. You may come from families that would discourage you on business, on you want to start something, they're like, don't do this, you don't need this, you have enough money. But you need to be financially independent as a woman. That's the goal. That's my goal for female, anybody that is close to me, anybody in my tribe. My goal is for you to become financially independent. Don't just rely on the male folk in your life to sponsor your dream. And the best thing about this tribe is that you get access to loans, you get access to save money, because over the years I've been able to encourage ladies to save money and have their own startups. There are a lot of testimonies from that. So I have this book, 60 Easy Ways You Can Make Money as a Woman. It contains the businesses themselves, not just what I all I know are just everything I shared here today are the foundational ways to make your business easy. But then there's the business itself, the online business, the offline business, whatever you need to do to increase your income. It's packed up in this book, and it has a forward from Mr. Chris Annie, the host of this meeting. So I need only 20 serious women in my inner circle, people I can motivate, people that can run with me, that can run at my pace. And it's going for 3,000 naira today. Normally it goes for 5,000, but today it goes for 3,000 naira. The number on your screen, you can order from there. You can transfer now because I need only 20 people to this account number. Then send a proof of payment to this number on your screen. I'll also be dropping the link on our chat. So you can, when you click on that link, you get the landing page of my ebook and you get to buy and send proof of payment to me. And I'll add you to a group. It comes with a lot of bonuses too. You can check out that link for the bonuses. It has a lot of bonuses. So I hope to see you in my DM on WhatsApp. Thank you for listening to me. That'll be all for today on the chat. Please look out for the link on the chat.
All right. I hope you guys had an interesting time with Scholastica. All right, we'll be handing over to Dr. Grace, who will be teaching side also that has helped my income while I was an undergraduate. And I hope Dr. Grace is ready. Dr. Grace. Is she here?
Hello, ladies. Good evening.
All right.
I hope we all can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can hear you, Ma.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Grace, and I will be talking on the side income that helps my hustle, side hustles that helps my income as an undergraduate. I will be sharing my screen very soon. Please, if you can hear me, try to leave a comment in the chat section. I will be sharing my screen now. Please, a second. I want to share my screen. Oh, messages are popping up and that has been disturbing me. Okay. I think I just got it right. Hello. I hope you all can hear me.
We can
Can
hear
you see my
you.
screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
please. Okay, so I will be talking on the side hustles that helped my income while I was an undergraduate. Let me enable the slideshow so it's be clearer and easy to read. Okay, don't worry. Let me go back to this other slide. Yeah. Okay, so side hustles that helped my income while I was an undergraduate. This is the outline I'll be talking with. About me, this is a brief introduction about myself. I am Dr. Grace Anadriba. I am I have a first degree in physiology, and my second degree is in medicine and surgery. I'm a medical doctor. I'm also I'm a medical doctor by profession, a hair vendor by choice. Yes, that's one of my side hustles. I'm the CEO of Max Extensions. I am an OTC trader. I trade cryptocurrency. I make wigs. I'm a wigist. I'm also a teacher and a coach. I teach ladies, not just ladies, even if you're a guy. Well, we don't have guys here anyway. So I teach ladies how to start their hair business, how to identify quality human hair extensions. I have courses on that already. So this is more like a brief introduction about myself. I am from Anambra State. I'm Igbo, and yes, I'm a daughter of God, and I'm the daughter of my parents. So I think as we move on, I'll be able to say much more about myself. So why do you need a side hustle? I want to go straight to the point. I have just 20 minutes here, and I don't intend spending more than that time here. So why do you need a side hustle? I hope we're on the same page. Can you all hear me? Hello?
We can hear
Can
you.
hear you.
Go ahead.
All right. So why do you need a side hustle? The reason you need a side hustle is this. You need an extra income. Side hustles help you generate extra income. Now, what is the difference between a side hustle and a main hustle? Okay, a main hustle is more of a 9 to 5 or something that takes so much more of your time. Please, okay. So a main hustle is more of something that takes more of your time. Some persons actually have a 9 to 5 work that they do that takes them like so many hours before they are able to dedicate just a little percent of their time to doing other things. So anything that takes so much of your time is more of your main hustle, and you give so much time and attention and dedication to is your main hustle. But your side hustles are other things you do to generate income, like other things that give you revenue, that give you income and all of that. Those are your side hustles. Now, the reason you need a side hustle is there's this popular saying that for you to be really rich, for you to be a billionaire, you need at least 7 streams of income. One stream of income is not enough to make you rich, trust me. If you are to look at the lives of so many rich persons, none of them has a single stream of income. So side hustles give you extra source of income. And when you have extra source of income, you're able to have even more streams of income. What do I mean? If you have a main hustle and you start a side hustle, that side hustle will give you more financial freedom, more opportunity, more leverage to do other things, and you can channel those money to building other things. So an extra income even opens more door to more streams of income. Okay. Now, why you also need a side hustle? A side hustle gives you extra fund for personal development. This can never ever, personal development can never ever be overemphasized at all. It can never be overemphasized. It makes you better. It makes you think better. It gives you opportunities to even travel. And like Chris Annie would say, that's the convener of this meeting. Traveling opens your mind. When you're able to travel, it's not in my slide. I forgot to add that. But science also gives you opportunity to travel, gives you extra sort of income to travel, see things. When you travel, traveling actually opens your mind. You're able to think, you're able to see things, you're able to see there's nothing as bad as just being tied to one environment. Your mentality remains the same. You're not able to think outside the box. That is one thing that not having enough funds can do to you. But if you have enough funds, you're actually able to think and do other things. Sorry, I don't know what just happening to my slide. Okay. So also, as I said, it gives you it also gives you financial freedom. Extra source of income gives you financial freedom. Of course, when you have financial freedom, that's when you'll be able to travel. As I said, do other things, shop new things, think. Like, you also be able to invest in a mentorship. Mentorship is a very important thing that anybody that wants to do well need. Let me continue. This is a short tip. Anyone can have a side hustle. Really, no one is too busy for a side hustle. I know some persons will be like, hey, I'm not skilled at multitasking. I can't do a lot of things and all of that. Trust me, if you want to be really rich and have financial freedom, you can never depend on one source of income. You can never depend on one source of income. Is it your 9 to 5 job that is going to give you so much money and leverage and opportunity to travel? Is that what is going to give you money to pay for mentorship? Is that what's going to give you money to invest in your personal development? No, it won't. So really, you need a side hustle. And really, if I can do side hustle, you can do side hustle. I'm a medical doctor, and we all know how the medical field is. It is very, very busy. It is a very engaging field. But if I can do it, you too can do it. So how do you manage your time and effectively manage your side hustle and main hustle? Number one thing is this: you have to prioritize. Are we on the same page?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
really wish you all were able to. I'm able to talk. You're able to
Yes,
see me.
ma'am.
You're able to see my screen and all of that. But it's unfortunate we can only just have the screen. Okay, so how do you manage your time and effectively manage your side hustle and main hustle? You need to prioritize. Know what is important to you. I'll still talk about the Pareto principle. I could just talk about it quickly. There's something called the Pareto principle, the 80-20 principle. It has been discovered that it has been discovered that 20% of what you do is actually what gives you 80% of the results. Let me come again. Most time, it was discovered by a man called Pareto. I can't remember his first name. But this Pareto rule and principle discovered that most times what gives us 80% of the results we do is actually what we spend 20% of our time doing. But how about you are able to figure out this thing that gives you 80% result and you're only able to give it 20%? How about you turning it the other way around and not giving 80% of your time to it? You cannot imagine how much results you are going to get. So really prioritize. Know what works for you. Okay? Focus on the things that matter. Which of these side hustles actually matter? I've heard of people that have 10 side hustles or sources of income and all of that. But over the years, over time, they've been able to streamline to 7, to 8, to 5, to 3. Know what works for you. Do you understand? Prioritize. If this is not what you should be doing at this point in time, do not do it. Move on to the next one, the most important thing that you should be doing. So prioritize. Okay? Know when to leave a side hustle. See, there's a reason it's called a side hustle. Okay? I've heard people saying that, okay, should they quit their 9 to 5 job and face this thing that gives them money? Know when to leave. Do you understand? If okay, let me not delve into the part of when to leave your income. I think that would be beyond what we're talking about. But know when to leave a side hustle. Like if you are having like 7 side hustles, know which one pays you more. Okay? Not the one you should leave. Okay? Take out time to actually think. It is important you look at what you do, think, and also document. I have a place you keep records of what is paying you and what is not paying you. Okay, so if you feel this side hustle is taking so much of your time, so much of your energy, but it's giving you less results, hey sister, maybe it's time for you to let it go. Okay, so know when to leave a side hustle. Focus on the things that matter. Okay, you cannot do everything. The fact that somebody is doing a side hustle and is paying them so much, it might not pay you. So know what works for you and make sure it is giving you money. If it's not giving you money, it's not giving you happiness, please leave it. Okay, it's hustle because you want to make money out of it. So if it's not solving that, please leave it. Now, passion or money, this is a controversial thing, but really, most of us go into side hustles because we want money. Okay, so if you are doing that side hustle to make money and you realize it's not giving you money, I think it's time to move on. Okay, and one thing I've not talked about is mentorship. Mentorship will help you manage your time effectively and to help you manage your side hustle and your main hustle. There are people that have gone before you. I started the hair business 6 years ago. It wasn't something I just started. I think 5 or 6 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. 5 years plus or so. I didn't just start it like that. I started through a friend. She wasn't even close to me. How did I even start? We're not even friends before I started. I just knew her from a distance and I met her. I was like, please, I want you to teach me. I really want to learn how to start this hair business. She mentored me. I kept on learning. Do you understand? Then I didn't have to pay her before I started, but along the line, I had to pay her. Do you understand? So mentorship is something you should never ignore if you want to go far and if you want to go. Okay? There were so many mistakes I was able to avoid because I knew her. And she mentored me. She taught me how to go about the rigorous processes and all of that. At that point, I wasn't importing my hair myself. I was buying from her. Do you understand? I was learning. I was growing bit by bit. I now knew when it was time for me to be independent. So mentorship is something you should never, ever ignore if you want to go far in your side hustle. It will help you manage both your side hustle and your main hustle. You know why? There's some things that if you're trying to figure out yourself, you might spend days, weeks, years, hours figuring them out. But this mentor has gone before you. They have learned things. They have seen things. Do you understand? And they now know better. So you are leveraging on their years of experience. So you can never, ever ignore the place of mentorship. It will help you manage your time effectively. If you have a 9 to 5 job and you're doing a side hustle, see, you don't want to waste your time going round and round and round and round thinking you will figure out everything so easily. You will end up wasting your time. So mentorship will help you manage your time effectively and manage your side hustle and main hustle. Let me move on to the next slide. What are the side hustle I did? The first side hustle I did was hair. No, that wasn't even the first hustle. This is more like me sharing my story, really. The first side hustle I did it's not in this slide. It was selling belts and clothes when I was doing my first degree. When I was studying physiology in the University of Benin, I started by selling clothes and belts to people. That was my first side hustle. And then I was so dedicated, I was saving saving is something. Okay, I'll try to ship this in. Although I didn't put it in my slide, but I'll try to bring it up somewhere. So I was selling bags and clothes while I was in Uniben at a very young age of say 18 years or so, which is less than 20 years, maybe between 17 to 18. That was when I started my side hustle in Uniben. I was selling bags and belts. Sorry, clothes and belts in Uniben. And I was making money out of it. I even started saving at such a young age. I was saving and all of that. It helped me a lot. Then when I was in Uniben, I was saving 5,000 naira monthly. I started in my second year. You can imagine how big 5,000 naira was for a student then. I think that should be like 15. That might be the equivalent. You know, our money is, our naira is devalued. So 5,000 then might be like 15,000 now or 10,000 now. Okay. I was saving that monthly when I was in Uniben.
Network went off. Sorry.
What's the time? Okay. Okay, I still have time. So I was selling, I was saving from that business,
Yes.
and then from the pocket money my parents were giving me then. I was still young, so I had
Why
lots
did
of
they?
cash. I had lots of cash flow from my parents. So I could save like 5,000 naira
Just
then.
their sick.
I was always saving. I was saving with one investment company. Well, the sad thing is actually I lost that money. The investment company folded. But this is just to tell you that, okay, I started hustling a very long time at a very young age. It helped me. It helped me save money. It helped
So you want
my
to die?
self-development and all of that. It gave me free cash to do many things. If I wasn't
Then that
getting,
means you'll be
if I
dead.
wasn't doing business and also getting free cash from my parents, I probably would have just been spending all the money my parents were giving me. But I was getting some free cash from that business and adding up some money and saving. So it gave me
Can I call you back?
free cash to
Like
save.
now?
Okay, the second hustle I got to do was
Thank you.
hair business. I started my hair business in 2014, which was the same year I started, which was the same year I gained admission for my second degree into the University of Nigeria. That's where I studied medicine and surgery. I started my hair business then. It was giving me good money. That was when hair just came in vogue and all of that. I was making hair. Sorry, I was selling hair. At a point, I realized that most of my customers will buy hair from me and will be like, "Can you wig?" I'll be like, "I cannot wig." So when I realized the need, that's another thing you need to discover when you want to do a side hustle. Don't just go into a side hustle. Go into a side hustle that people need and they will pay you for. Do you get? So I realized that my customers really wanted to be their hair to be wigged when they buy. So I went to learn how to wig hair and I started wigging hair. So I started making wig. I was making online sales. Do you know between 2014 and 2018 or 2019, none of my customers knew what I looked like. I was so camera shy. I never appeared, like I never made anybody know that this is the CEO or the face behind Max Extension. I was making sales online purely. I never had a shop. Till now, I don't even have a shop. All I do is purely online. Even when I employed someone then, she was managing all our our staff. We have never, as Max Extensions, had a physical shop. All we've been doing as a business is purely online. I've also been doing video adverts. That's supposed to be in another button, not even under here. I was making video adverts for people. 3D video adverts, video adverts where I have to appear and all of that. I was doing that for people. Also doing Instagram marketing, so many things for people. After I still sell hair. It's been 5 years plus and it's been beautiful. I still sell hair. Also, the other side income I do is I sell online courses. I currently have how to identify quality human hair. I sell that, and I've used that course to help people identify how to identify. I've used that to teach people how to identify quality human hair, and most persons have gotten better because of that course. I also run a private mentorship where I teach people how to start their hair business. It's a private class, and I also get to mentor them on how to start their hair business. The other side hustle I do and I've been doing since my undergraduate days is cryptocurrency trading. I've been doing spot trading where I just buy a coin that have good potential. I buy them, I keep, and I sell off when they appreciate. That is called spot trading. I've also been doing futures trading. This is more complicated for this class, but I've been doing future trading, which also includes trading cryptocurrency. I've also been doing OTC, where I buy cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin at a rate and then sell to other people. I've been doing OTC deals. So these are just a few of the side hustles I've been doing from undergraduate days. So I want to leave you with something. My time is almost up. Yeah. I want to leave you with something. You should always remember that an average millionaire has at least 7 sources of income. A single source of income will not make you rich. And remember I talked about the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule. Take out time to discover that thing that you put only 20% of your time and it gives you 80% of results. Try to identify that and put in more energy, put in more time, put in more dedication into knowing more about that and get better at it. Okay? Now, my Daba experience. You and I are here because of Daba. Daba was founded by Chris Annie. And Daba has been impacting life. I've known Chris for more than 3 years now. Yes. And Chris is a very wonderful person, an amazing person. He's someone that if his energy will always stimulate you to do better. Okay? So Chris's energy radiates into everything he does. And imagine a guy organizing something like this for the ladies, Daba ladies. So you can imagine. My experience with Daba has really been wonderful. One of the Daba courses I bought was monetizing your WhatsApp, how to monetize your WhatsApp. I bought that course and it has impacted me a whole lot. I have been able to further increase how I close sales on WhatsApp and all of that. So really, you need to be a part of Daba. You are welcome to Daba. We want to meet you. Okay, so this has been my Daba experience. So the benefits of today's class, yes, if you join today's class, I have something for you. I have a course which is how to identify quality human hair. The course currently sells for 5,000 naira. But for everyone who attended today's class, and will be paying tonight, I'll be giving them 50% off my course, how to identify quality human hair. So instead of paying 5,000 naira, they'll be paying 2,500. The second benefit I will be offering to everyone that is here for this class today is I'll be offering them 30% off my class on how to start your hair business. Plus, I will give them free mentorship for I'm going to give them free mentorship for 3 months. Okay? Ignore the last how to identify quality human hair. That was a mistake. So the second class will be how to start your hair business. The class goes for 50,000 naira. But for the purpose of this class, I'll be giving 30% off, and that will be 35,000 naira. So if you attended this class and you'll be paying this night, I will be giving you for 35,000 naira. And I'm going to be mentoring you for 3 good months. I'll teach you everything you need to know about the hair business. And of course, I'll hold your hands and make you better. Okay, so not to waste your time, it's been beautiful meeting you here. So I want us to connect beyond here. I would want to have a personal experience with you all and an encounter with you all. My WhatsApp number is on the screen. It is 080-676-09823. You could just send me a message on WhatsApp and tell me you're from the Daba Ladies Night. I'll add you up and something beautiful will definitely come out of it. My WhatsApp number is 006760983. My Instagram handle, my business handle is Max Hair, while my personal handle is Grace Anajiba. The same way it is written, Grace Anajiba. My Facebook handle is Grace Anajiba. I look forward to meeting you all. You all are amazing ladies, and I want to leave you with this word. Women have a Midas touch. We are wonderful people. We are wonderful people. We have so much strength, more than we can ever imagine. Give a task to a dedicated female and a dedicated male. The lady will come back with more results. You know why? There's this strength every woman has. You make things more beautiful when you touch them. You have the Midas touch. Like, you are beautiful. Like, people favor you above the male folks. Like, do your research. Most times you say that females are not treated fairly and all of that. It is not true for a woman that knows her power. If you know your strength and power as a woman, you'll be treated way, way better than others. There's no way, there's no reason, there's no way anybody will treat you any less than others. So please, as a woman, use your strength the right way. Use your strength the positive way. You are enough. Like, you can have up to 7 streams of income. You can have up to 10 streams of income. You can have even 3. So far, the three pays you very well. Just make sure you identify what works for you. Apply this Pareto principle. Channel your energy the right way, and never ignore the place of mentorship. Okay? I am Grace Anajiba, and I love you all. I love you all. It's been beautiful meeting you all. Thank you, everyone. I will be stopping here.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Grace. We love you too. And I hope you all ladies are having an amazing time today. And also, I'll be introducing our next guest, and she's Blessing, and she'll be teaching us how to make money from affiliate marketing. She has made money from affiliate marketing, and she'll be teaching you how she made her own money. So I hope you are still jotting down on your notes, because even after this event, you can always go back and study it. So Blessing, you'll be taking over right now, as she'll be teaching us how to make money through affiliate marketing. Thank you very much. Blessing.
Hello, good evening, ladies. Good evening, everybody. Okay, I'm trying to share my screen. So I hope you all can see my screen though.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we can.
Okay, good to be here. First of all, I want to say thank you to Mr. Pisani for this opportunity. I'm so happy to be here and to share my knowledge about affiliate marketing. So my name is Blessing Michael. As Ruth said, I am an affiliate marketer. Can you hear me? I'm an affiliate marketer, and I work with Daba too. So today's class, I'll be sharing with you guys how to make money from affiliate marketing. It's going to be an interesting session because I'm going to show you guys some things that I've done that has helped me make some cool money from affiliate marketing. So we will start with what is affiliate marketing. As you can see on my screen, affiliate marketing is a process by which an affiliate can earn a commission for marketing another person's or company's product. Also, let me try and explain this for everybody to get. Like, what affiliate generally means is someone has a product, you get to advertise that person's product for the person. There is a fixed price for this product. The product can be anything. It can be a software, it can be a weight loss product, it can be a course, an online course, it can be anything. In fact, you can do affiliate for different kind of products. There's affiliate on Amazon. There's something called Amazon affiliates, where you go to Amazon, you register to be an affiliate on Amazon site, and you can advertise their products there, and any sale you make, you get a particular commission for each sale. So what affiliate marketers does, affiliate marketers join an affiliate group program. They find a reputable affiliate product and then share with their audience. Like I just explained, you go to a site that has a space for affiliate marketers, like a product they have that affiliates can advertise. When you register with them, you share it on your website, you share it on your blog. I'm going to explain all these things better for everybody to get. You share it on your site. Then when you get any buyer to buy any of those products with your affiliate link, you make a particular percentage that they have given to you. So let's move further. How does affiliate marketing work? Okay, for you to please, everybody should mute themselves, please. So for affiliate marketing to actually work, there are three things involved. There must be a seller, there must be an owner of a product. For example, let me use people, for example. Let me use John, Ruth, and Blessing. John has a product. For example, John is selling a bottled water. Then Ruth is an affiliate. She sells people's products to make commission. She comes and meets John that how much is this product? John said this product is 100 naira. But if you can sell one of these products, I will give you 50% of that money. I will give you 50 naira out of it if you can sell any of those products for me. So Ruth sells the product and she makes 50% of that money. That is exactly how affiliate marketing. There must be a product creator, the person that owns the product. There must be an affiliate, somebody that advertises the product. Then there must be a customer. These three persons are needed for affiliate marketing to work. So this is a diagram I got online to explain better what I just said now. You get a product, the affiliate promotes the product or a service on their website. The customer click and convert. Then the customer sees the product, click on it on your website, buys the product. The vendor, that's the owner of the product, tracks those sales to your affiliate and they pay you your commission. No stress. I will explain further. So generally, how affiliate marketing works, there are steps to go about this. It's not something we can talk in the next 20 minutes. I just started learning affiliate marketing, let me say December. I got the course December from Daba.school. The course is there. From Chigozie. Chigozie is store of affiliate marketing. So in that course, he will show you different levels on how to start. Like even if you're a novice, you can start. I was actually a novice when I started. Like I didn't know anything. I don't even know anything about tech. Like I don't even know anything about it. I don't know anything about digital marketing. With zero knowledge, you will see the steps on how to go about it. He will show you how to build your website, how to start doing advertisement. Right now, I can build a website on my own. I actually built my affiliate website on my own. I do my ads on my own. I run Google ads, I run Facebook ads, I run Bing ads. I started this thing without knowing anything. In fact, it was even when I wanted to learn affiliate marketing that I got a laptop to tell you how new I was. But for the past 2 months, I've made more than $500. I'm going to show you guys some proof here. So let me see if I can show you guys some proof. Please, can you still see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yeah, so this is one of my sales. Like I made this about 2 weeks ago, $122, just in the comfort of my house. Like I just did the necessary stuff that was taught on the course, and I made this. I got this one. Funny enough, how I made the sales, I just woke up in the morning and I checked my dashboard and I saw $65 just like that. Like it was something I promoted and I even forgot about the product. That's the beauty of affiliate marketing. You can do it in the comfort of your house. Like you don't have to go anywhere. You just need your data and your system to go about it. So let's continue. Let's continue with what I was saying. Why should I be an affiliate marketer? Affiliate marketing is very interesting, to be sincere. Like, if you're ready to put in work, you're going to enjoy it. It's a way of getting passive income. You don't have to even stay in front of your system from morning till night. You can just do a little work, one or two things. Most times I do my review for a product. If I see a product I like and I want to advertise it, most times I just take out 2 hours in the night and do my review. In the morning, the day the product is launching or something, I run my ads and I just chill. The next 2-3 hours, I see sales start coming in. That is just, it is not difficult. Like, I was even surprised. Any lady can do this, honestly. Like, you don't have to stress yourself. You don't have to stress yourself. It's very easy. It's cost effective. You don't have to spend so much money. You don't have to. Last ad I ran, Google ad I ran, I spent $11. Was it or $6? It's not even up to 5K, and I made close to $100 from that. So it's cost effective. You can work from home. You can work from anywhere. If you're a student, you can do affiliate marketing. Even if you have a 9 to 5 job, you can do affiliate marketing. You're a mother, you can do affiliate marketing. You have a very busy schedule. If you can just remove like 3 hours or 4 hours a day to study and to practice what you know, you can do affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing, anybody can do. It is very flexible. Like, you don't have to stay in front of your system all day. You can just dedicate a special time every day or few times in a week for you to go about affiliate marketing. So I'll try and give you guys my story, how I started affiliate marketing. Like I said, I met Chigozie. Chigozie is the facilitator of affiliate marketing on Daba.school. That's where I got the course on Daba. Yes, so I got the course on Daba December. I took the affiliate marketing course. To be sincere, when I got that course, I wasn't serious. And if you know you won't be serious with affiliate marketing, there is no way you can make money out of it. I got that course December. I did few stuff and I just left it. Okay, somehow I got discouraged that I felt it was stressful, but honestly, it was not. I left it for some time, and during the lockdown, I was in Port Harcourt. And I was actually very bored. I was doing nothing, like practically nothing, just sit at home and no work, nothing was happening. I tried to like, okay, there's this course I took on that, but let me even see what's up with it. I put in some effort. I just went through the course over again. I think the course has about 8 or 9 sections. I went through all the courses, all the sections all over again. I started implementing. Implementation is very important. I started implementing all what I learned from affiliate marketing. The first day I got a product online. When I got the product, I started to advertise the product, like I explained how you get a product. You advertise it. When you get a buyer, you get a particular commission. I advertised that product, and boom, I made my first sale ever from affiliate marketing. Like, then in the group chat, because if you get the course, you'll be added to a group chat where you meet people that have gone far, like those that even know better than you, where you can interact, ask questions, get help. That's how good the course
My
is.
bed.
You can even get access
For my bed.
questions where you don't understand. You will not get the course and be left alone. No, it's not done. Help you understand better. So after I made my first sale, I think my first sale was about $32. I sold a product of $60 or $64, I think. And I got a 50% commission for that product, and that's $32. You can check it with your computer, your calculator, sorry. 32 times, I think the exchange is about 400 and something. I made that in a day. Like, I was like, so this thing actually works. And that was that. I told myself, blessing, if this thing is working, then you can do more with it. Like, and actually, I was actually the first lady on the group chat that actually made money from affiliate marketing. The guys were making money, and honestly, I was jealous, to be sincere. I was jealous. And there's this joy that came to me when I actually made my first money from affiliate marketing. It was so fun that I got some people now came to my inbox and were asking questions. Mostly the guys, I was feeling myself that, babe, you don't make a move. When the money was small, though, but I had this joy in me that I could actually do something online. I used to love making money online. I thought it was a joke, but I actually saw it practical. I made that face sale, and ever since, I think the day I made that face sale was on the 3rd of May. So from on the 3rd of May till today, I think I've made close to 300K or more. I think more from affiliate marketing. I don't go to anywhere. I just sit down in the house on my system, my internet, and that is what I do. Okay, imagine you have a job and you do this affiliate marketing by the side. If you're serious with it, you will make some cool cash. Chigozie, the facilitator of this course, is 17 years old. That is what even pushed me. I told myself that Chigozie can do this, a 17 years old guy. Then why can't I do it? He has made millions from it. He's not saying we hear that. It's something I have seen. I've seen him make millions of naira from it. And I told myself that if he can do it, then definitely I can do it. And any other lady can do it. Any other person can do it. Affiliate marketing has helped me so much. Like, it gives me so much joy that I wake up in the morning and sometimes I open my dashboard and I see some kind of amount of money. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this money belongs to me like this. Like, you just do some 1 or 2 stuff. And it's not even too techy. You don't need to know everything. Like I said, in the course, Chigozie explained everything. He broke down everything A to Z. I don't know anything about marketing. I studied microbiology in the University of Port Harcourt, a science course. And I'm doing affiliate marketing and I'm making money from it. To tell you how simple the course was and how I was able to understand and start making money from it. So anybody can do affiliate marketing. I say anybody can do. Like any lead, if you put your mind to it, it's something very easy. It's something very simple. You just have to be consistent and ready to work. So let's check the next slide. What you need to get started with affiliate marketing. You need a computer, very important. When I met Chigozie, when I saw the course on Daba, I didn't have a computer, but I really wanted to learn something because I actually wanted to learn something that I could do by the side. And that next day, I got a system and I started. You just need a system, data, and a good teacher is very important. If you go on YouTube, you see different people teaching affiliate marketing. I bet you, ladies, if you watch most of those videos, if you watch most of the video, you end up confusing yourself because everybody has different theories. Everybody has different ways. You do this, it works. You do this, it works. It's just so because you might just end up giving yourself too much information and you don't even know where to start from. You need a good teacher to teach you how to go about it. Chigozie will explain affiliate marketing from how to buy your domain name, how to start build your websites, how to even do your hosting. I know some affiliate marketing students are yet, they can testify to what I'm saying. How to run ads, how to even start, how to withdraw your money. Every damn thing you need to know is there. If you get the course, you just take your time, go after every course. People are making money from this stuff. Like, a guy yesterday, I think it was a day before yesterday. Let me see if I screenshotted that stuff. I hope you guys can see my screen. This is what this guy made the day before yesterday. This is the group, the WhatsApp group, Affiliate Marketing Hub. He sent this message yesterday and I was like, wow. If people can do this, hello everyone, I'm very grateful to you, most especially because Chigozie, that's the person of the course. I'm Mr. Chris Annie. For the past 7 months, I bought this course. I have been learning more and more, watching YouTube videos and sorry, excuse me.
I'm saying direct. If other one was saying I'm sorry. Hello?
Hope you guys can see my screen now. So as I was saying, this is someone's testimonial. This is someone's testimony yesterday from the affiliate marketing group. He said, hello everyone, I'm very grateful to you all, most especially Boss Chigozie and Mr. Chris Annie. For the past 7 months, I bought this course. Guys, if you don't work, you will see results. That's one thing I should tell everybody. Before you even indicate interest, you have to tell yourself, I told you my story. I got the course December. I left it. I didn't continue with it. But I think I started working on that course May 1st. And I did my first ad 3rd of May. And that was the day I made my sales. The day I just started to say I was going to be serious with this course, that was the day I made my sales. He said he got the course for the past 7 months. I have been learning more and more, watching YouTube videos, and so happy for the first success. Each time I remember the way he got the money, if I tell you guys this guy's story, he did betting. And when he won, I think 18,000 naira, then the course was on pre-launch. He bought this course. His first sale, he made almost $330 something, if I'm not mistaken. Use your calculator times 450 in a day. This is not magic. In a day. If I wish I could open my WhatsApp and you guys see the way the guy was just screaming, he was super excited. That is something anybody can do. So, like I was saying, you need a good teacher, a very good teacher, and you have to be consistent. If you are not consistent with affiliate marketing, you will mix it up. You will, in fact, you will lose interest. You will get tired. You just have to keep working. You have to watch the videos. You have to keep doing reviews. You have to run ads. In fact, when you even start, I'm very sure you won't want to stop because it's exciting. It's things that normally, if you want to go and learn how to build websites, if any of you know those that build websites, you know how much they charge. Then in a single course, they'll teach you how to build a website, how to run ads. Go and ask people to teach you how to run Facebook ads and Google ads. If they don't charge you from 50K upwards, I think that's the price a friend charges to teach those ads. But with affiliate marketing, this course particular on Daba, they'll teach you how to run Facebook ads, how to run Google ads, because you need those ads to make sale. When you are a new affiliate, people don't know you that much. You don't even have an email list. An email list is like list of emails, people's emails that you can email and tell them about a particular brand they buy from you. You don't have an email list when you start. Like right now, I've been doing affiliate marketing for some months. I don't even have an email list yet. I sell with ads. I sell with running Google, Bing ads, and Facebook ads. That is how I sell. You have to. So from affiliate marketing, you learn how to do those stuff. You have to be consistent. You have to be ready to learn. You have to be ready to learn. Like when you're watching those videos, after watching those videos, try implementing. Start working. Don't just leave it like every other normal course. It is something that once you do the necessary work, I bet you guys, you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. The course is on Daba. The affiliate marketing course is on Daba for most of you that are interested. Mr. Chris Annie told me that since it's Daba Ladies Night, he's going to be giving a 50% discount. The cost is, let me open Daba website. The cost goes for 40,000 on a normal day, but since it's Daba Ladies Night, Mr. Chris Annie said he's giving the cost out for 20,000 naira. And ladies, I beg of you, please don't miss this opportunity. I am telling you from what I have learned and how far it has brought me. I was telling a friend of mine, Ability, today that I showed her some screenshot of my earnings. She was like, you tell me this affiliate marketing stuff. And I told her, babe, don't worry. Join the class today. You will see it. It's something she has been asking me since. So if you know you are interested, which you should be interested, because this is something you can do. Like Dr. Grace said, this side hustle, you can do it like a side hustle too. This is the cost. This is the cost. It goes for $40, 40,000 naira. But because of today's event, Mr. Chris Annie said he's giving it out for 20,000 naira. Ladies, I beg of you, please don't miss this opportunity. This is something that has helped me. You don't need to have any knowledge of a developer or a marketer or whatever you know, you can do affiliate marketing. I had zero knowledge about marketing or even affiliates. In fact, most of the stuff I learned on affiliate marketing is even helping me without even using. If you have a business, like a side business you do, then imagine you learn Google Ads and Facebook. It will help you to run ads on your business apart from affiliate marketing, because it's so good that you can use it to do different things. I have a friend on the group that told me that he's not even making money from affiliate marketing because he has not been serious with the course, but he is using things he learns from affiliate marketing to implement in his business, and it has been helping me make sales, like, because he has been running ads, those ads he learns on affiliate marketing. So if I can do it, a microbiologist doing affiliate marketing that making money, definitely you can do this. See, it's not all of us that will be selling bags and selling slippers and selling Santa. Some of us need to do something different. Me, I found my own though, and I'm not going to even stop. See, there's money in online business. Let me even tell you people. There is money in making, there is money on online. I don't even know how to explain it. And I've seen one way, and I'm not even turning back. I even took another course on Daba last 2 weeks, design and end. That's how you learn how to do graphic design. I am so learning it because I've seen money that graphic designers make. I know so you should go and buy it. In fact, buy all the courses on Daba if you want to buy, but you can do affiliate marketing. It's something like say everybody that can get the course should get this course. You will learn a lot. You will learn a lot. And the joy you will have when you start making money from affiliate marketing, I bet you will be so happy that yes, I can do this thing, and this thing can actually bring money to my account without me struggling. You don't have to do much work, ladies. This is something I would advise any of you, in fact, most of you to get. It's a very simple course, very, very simple course. It will broaden your knowledge about certain things. Yesterday, I was doing a review for a product and I wasn't given approval. You will learn these stuff if you take the course. So I now started one of the product vendors on Skype. Honestly, I've not used Skype before. With affiliate marketing, I use Skype. And the joy I had from the guy, is a white guy, replying my messages, telling me what to do and what to do and what not to do. I was like, bless him. Just this small thing you learn, see your levels. So ladies, I would advise you guys to take this course. You can go to daba.school. You get the course for 20,000 naira. I don't think this offer will last for long. So if you can get it as soon as possible, I would advise you guys to do so. Can you hear me? So the offer lasts for 24 hours. It will last for 24 hours. Ruth, please, can you drop your number on the comment section so they can get your number? You have to send the number to Ruth. Ruth is the customer care rep for Daba.school. So if you want to take the course within the next 24 hours, send a message to Ruth. Ruth, please drop your number on the chat section. So guys, get the course, get this course. I repeat, please try and get this course. This course is a very interesting course. You will like it, you will love it. In fact, you will thank God you took the course. And I see my number. I think there's going to be a WhatsApp group after this section. I'll drop my number there. We are all going to chat. If you take the course on Daba, I am ready to give you all the assistance you need. Like any question you have, anything you can do, just message me, and I'm ready to help you guys so that we all can succeed. We all can do great things. So thank you all for listening to me. I am so excited this evening. Thank you so much. This is my first time actually talking to so many people at the same time. So thank you all for listening to me, and I'll be waiting to see you on affiliate marketing group, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Blessing. Wow. She taught us so much today, and I'm sure you all will be interested in taking the course. You can kindly go to www.daba.school, click on it, or you can chat me up on my number 08094703225. So right now, I'll be handing over to Stephanie, and she'll be taking us on how to achieve your goals and step up your games in 2020. We still have 5 months in year 2020, and I'm sure she's going to take us on how we can make our goals, hit our goals for the remaining months of 2020. So Stephanie, I'll be handing over to you as you'll be teaching us on how to hit our targets and goals for 2020. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ruth. Hi, good evening, ladies. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, so hi, I'm trying to see if I can share my screen. Okay, I would just start. My name is Stephanie Ronald Lahore. Yes, I'm from Plateau State. Some of you are asking, what kind of name is that? And I am the video girl. So some of you must have seen the videos. Yeah, I am the person on the videos, and I'm super excited to be here. Thank you so much to Daba. Thank you so much to Mr. Chris. It's an awesome privilege to be here. I don't know if I need to share my screen, so I don't know what I'm not doing. Okay, thank you. So I am. Just give me a minute. Okay. Okay, can you all see my screen now? All right then. So my name is Stephanie Rona. Like I said, I am a portfolio manager with an NGO. I'm the founder, Accountability Tribe. I am a bridal hairstylist as a hobby. I love to style hair, so it's one of my hobbies. I'm a creative, which means that I love to create content, such as graphic designs, videos. I do content calendars for a lot of businesses. So I just create like 30 days in a row, and then all they do just to post their calendars. But most importantly, I am a Daba student, and that's the reason why I am here today. Okay, so let me just go straight to the point. I have like 20 minutes to hit this and get out of your face this night. So today, I will be sharing with you trade secrets on how to get your goals and smash them like a boss. Like Ruth said, we have like 6 more months to go in the year. So 2020 is not over. Coronavirus is not an excuse at all. People are still achieving a whole lot in the year. So you're not supposed to be left behind. Now, before I go on, I want to say that I believe that every woman or every person should have like 3 major things that you do. Every woman has a superpower, and we're able to multitask, we're able to diversify our strengths. And I feel like every woman should have at least 3 different things that you're able to do, so that when things like coronavirus come, you're not hit unawares. So for example, I think that people kick against having a 9 to 5, right? But a 9 to 5 might not be as typical as the 9 to 5. You can have a job that brings you steady income at the end of the month. So it can be a business, but you should have a job that brings you income at the end of the month. Steady income. So that can be your 9 to 5 or whatever you decide to put it. I also think that as a woman, you should have a digital skill. I don't care what it is. I don't care how small it is, but you should have a digital skill, because the world will leave you behind. I also think that as a woman, it is important to have a hand skill. So a hand skill is something you can do with or without any digitalization. It's something you can do anywhere, anytime, with anybody, with little or no resource. Okay, so I give you, for example, I have a 9 to 5 that I do, and then I have my digital work. I'm a content creator, and I'm also a bridal hairstylist. So if there is corona, I can always do my digital things. With or without corona, I can style people's hair, and I still have my job on the line, as permanent as that. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let me go into, now I'm going to be very practical with the things I'm sharing with you. It's a lot personal for me. These are things that I do on a normal, they're not things that I just Googled online to share with you. I'm sharing with you my personal secret, the things that I do on a daily. So let's just hit straight. What are the definitions of a goal? Like, what do we define a goal as? And I'm going to be as simple as possible. So a goal is basically an idea of the future or a desired result that you have been able to envision, and then you plan towards it, and then you commit to achieving that goal within a particular time. I hope we're together. So most times a goal is a product of your vision, which means that if you cannot see anything, you cannot set any goal. So for you to set a goal, it means that you have seen something, and so you're setting a goal towards that thing. Now, in setting goals, we set goals towards whatever it takes, and then we plan how to achieve the goal, and we commit towards achieving that goal within a particular time. So how do I create my goals? I'll show you like major characteristics. I know that a lot of you must have seen, 5 ways to achieving your goals, 10 ways. Sometimes those things can look very big. They can look very vague. Some of you have even tried them, but I'm sure you dropped by the way. So I'll try to make it very simple and straight to the point. There are major things that you shouldn't miss out. These are reasons why a lot of us start doing something and leave it halfway. Starting is not the problem. It's completing the thing you have set to do that is always the issue. So now, in setting a goal that you want, that you're sure you're going to be able to achieve and stay with till the end, you must set a goal that motivates you. And when I say a goal that motivates you, you must be able to ask yourself, why am I setting this goal? Why do I want to achieve this goal? It's very important. If your why is because somebody else is doing it, if your why is because family is pushing you, if your why is because everybody is doing it, or you're trying to please somebody, trust me, you will get tired doing that goal, and you most likely will not finish it. But if your why, the reason why you want to achieve that goal is personal, it's very important to you, it's very personal, and you'll be able to answer it correctly. Trust me, you will see that goal to the very end. Your goal should be specific. It means that you should be straight to the point and detail. I'll give you an example. We set vague goals. Vague goals are like you saying, I want to go to the beach before the end of the year. That is a goal, but it's very vague, and you most likely will not achieve it. But if I was to say that, I want to go to the bar beach on the island in the month of August, that is a very specific goal. Okay? So your goal should be specific, and it should be time bound. So like I said earlier, you want to achieve that goal in the month of August. Now, what this does to you, once you have set a time bound to your goals, there are sensors in your brain and in your mind that activate and begin to remind you about that goal because you have set a time frame. So they help push you towards achieving that. But if you don't set a mind, it helps put some kind of pressure on you to get that goal done. If you don't put a time frame within it, even your mind and your brain will not help you to achieve it. I hope we're together. Okay, so I basically set my goals like in three stages. Okay, so there is the midterm, there is the long term, there's a long term, there's a midterm, and there is the short term. So I'm going to, for me, before I even started doing anything, accountability tribe, years ago, I knew the importance of setting goals, and I started with a vision board. Now, a vision board is just a picture of the future that you are, that you currently have, that is currently, that you want to see. It's your vision in pictures. So I created a vision board. So let me just open my camera. It's a video. So I want to share with you, this is my vision board. I don't know if you all can see. This is my vision board, and I created this some years ago. You can see that papers are folded up, so it's not a new thing that I just did. This vision board is practically the picture of my entire life.
We can't see the
And that
vision board, ma.
you can't see it.
Yes, ma.
I can't
We
see
can't
it.
see, ma.
Ma, we
Is
can't
this
see the
Sarah? Can you
vision.
still see it now? Can you see it now?
No, ma.
Can't see.
Okay, just give me a minute. Can everybody see it now?
No, ma.
No,
No, ma. It's not
ma.
showing.
Okay. So maybe I will try and do I would share it with you. I would come back to it. So because our time is fast running, so I would come back to it. Okay, I've been made host. Sorry. Let me do that now.
Mommy, do you have sugar?
Please, can we mute our mic? Okay, can we see the vision board now? Can everybody
Ah,
see it?
Yes, ma.
Yes,
Yes, ma.
ma.
beautiful. So this is my vision board, and if you look through it, like I said, this is not a new board. It's something I've had over I think the last 3 years or more. Please, can we mute our mic? So basically, this vision board I have created a picture of the every step of the way. Okay, so at every area of my life, both educational, financial, marital, everything is on this vision board. This is my long-term plan. So if you're to summarize my life in everything down another 20 and 30 years down the line, this is a picture of what you're going to be seeing. Okay, so this reminds me every time I want to set a goal or do something, I always refer back to my vision board. Now, in setting my midterm goals, I usually have like a book where I write everything. Now, I'm the kind of person, I'm very traditional, so I don't leave anything to chance. Now, this is a book of everything I have written over the years. You can see that there's something about my vision here. Every year, a lot of times, I sit down and I plan everything. I don't leave anything to chance. So I have everything that I need written down. My vision per month, my vision per year. Sometimes per month can get very taxing, but in a year, I have a vision of what I want to do. Now I'm going to show you the vision of what I had written down for this year. So one of my, okay, so this is the vision I had for the year 2020. It's quite a lot. I may not go detail into it, but one of the things I knew, I reflected back some days ago and I saw that for my self-development and skills that I wrote for this year, this was like in December. I usually have like a retreat in December to recap and reflect back on all I have done and then plan for my year. You can see I wrote here to learn to design with Canva, to learn to design and edit with Photoshop, to do a full course on Google Documents and a full course on Microsoft Sheet and all of that. These were my self-development goals. And already at the 6 months of the year, I have cleared everything on my list. I have achieved everything. Now, because I had set this goal, by the time I came in contact with Daba and Design and Earn was being offered, I took it immediately. You know why? Because it was in a plan. It was in my goals that I had set for this year. It was part of my vision. Now, one of the things I want to say is, if you don't have a vision, a lot of times, if you don't have a goal set, you might end up jumping in between the hoops. You might end up just doing things because everybody's doing it, and you will never be productive. You will never be able to achieve anything. Okay. So I've shared with you my long-term, my mid plan, and then the things I do per month. Now, one of the secrets I want to tell you guys is, if you're setting goals and achieving them daily, you need to be able to sit down, review, and applaud yourself. People just head the road and start doing things and be going and be going. You will get tired. Even you too need motivation. And you're the only person that can motivate yourself. So in setting your goals, sometimes in a month, after the end of the month, I sit back and I write down all the things I was able to achieve in that month. Okay? I write down all the things I was able to achieve in that month. And then I applaud myself. I'm like, baby, I've done well. You have tried. So you need to be able to do those things. Now, I'm going to also be sharing with you the key things that you need to do when you're achieving your goals. Okay, I think I have mixed up this thing. Safis, could you make me host so I share my screen as well? Thank you. Okay, so one of the things I do, the key things that you need in achieving your goal, I will start with, first of all, you need to have mentorship. I know that a lot of the speakers before me have already spoken about mentorship, but you see, it's one thing that we cannot overemphasize. So let me tell you what a mentor does to you in achieving your goals. A lot of times when you set goals, mentors are able to see ahead of you. Did you hear me? Mentors see ahead of you. Now, in picking your mentor, it is important for you to pick mentors that are all round. Pick mentors who are practicing the same things they are teaching you, not mentors who just say they know how to do these things, or maybe they have based on past achievements and all of those things, but mentors who are currently doing the things they are mentoring you on. So it's very important to do that. Now, when you're picking mentors, it's important for you to be able to pick mentors that you can follow with your heart, mentors you can add value to. And when you do that, mentors are able to see ahead of you and be a blessing to you. I'll give you an example. When I started doing this, before I started doing Accountability Tribe, I usually, like you see my goals, I've shown you the things I have said. I've been doing this for a long time on my own. I didn't have any plans whatsoever to share it with anybody. But one day I just woke up and then I just shared a detail of what I want to do. And I'm thinking of doing, just getting a group of people that are going to be accountable for the month with me. And because Chris is my mentor and I am close, I've been able to position myself in his circle by God's grace. He saw the vision in what I was doing. Now, hear me. I'm not the person that saw the vision. It is Chris that saw the vision in what I was doing. And then he sold the vision to me. And I bought it and I've been running with it. Now, your mentors are able to see what you cannot see. Your mentors are able to see a vision beyond what you can see. If you have mentors who are not visionary, you're going to be wasting your time. So you must have mentors who are visionary and can see the things that will help you, okay? So that is one. And then your association. Now, I want to tell you that before now, I was a very bad procrastinator. I procrastinate a lot. But guess what? The people around me from work, I began to pick things from them. So I have a colleague at work. What she does is, if you give her a task to do, that girl will not wait and say, I will do it later, or give me some minutes. Immediately, she will just get on. If it's in her laptop, if it's or wherever, she will just do it instantly. Or she had a notepad where she would just write the thing out immediately. So I began to copy her. I copied her. I had a colleague as well who, one of the things she does is when she has an idea, when she has a thing comes to her mind of what to do, immediately she writes it down. So she has this book that has all the grand ideas she has ever thought of, be it in terms of vision, be it in terms of business, it's all there. I copied her. To complete the things you want to do. And then I also want to talk about discipline. Now, people feel like they cannot do these things. You usually give up. Giving up is not your fault. Where indiscipline comes in is your lack of consistency. Now, I tell you something. If you're able to find your consistency, you have found your discipline. Your discipline is in your consistency. And all consistency says to you is just wake up and show up every day. It's that simple. All consistency says to you is wake up and show up every day. Nothing more. We're not asking you to do anything out of the ordinary. Just wake up and show up every day. If you can show up every day, you have found your consistency. And in that consistency, you have found your discipline. Okay? So don't look at this thing like one big thing. Like, no, this kind is so impossible. I'm sure you have even tried it before, but it wasn't working out. Discipline. Just find your consistency. Find that thing you can do every day. Push yourself and just show up every day. Leave the tomorrow. Just show up today. That's all we're asking you. Okay? And then lastly, be accountable. These are the things, I'm sharing with you things on how I achieve my goals. Be accountable. Accountability doesn't mean that you have to, really actually you can make somebody you can be accountable to somebody personally, you can be accountable to a group of people, or you can be accountable probably to a watch or a time, or something that will demand you to fill in a report, something that will divide the clock will click on you, or something. You can create an accountability framework for yourself, or most importantly, join a group that pushes you to get these things done. So if you can do that, that's going to be like the most important thing that will get you through. Please, are we together? Let me just hear you say we're together so that I know that we're together.
Yes, we are
Together,
together.
ma.
Thank
We are
you.
together, ma.
We are
We are
here.
together,
We
ma.
are
Oh.
We are
together.
together.
Thank you.
Together.
Thank you. All right.
Please
So
don't mute again. Oh. Please mute.
please mute your mic. So I'm sorry. Mute your mics. Okay, so let's finish up with this. Now, let me go on to share with you how I started my accountability tribe, why I started. I realized that a lot of young people struggle with what's the word now? With actually starting. So we all have these grand ideas. We all have these things we have learned. We all have these dreams. We have written it down. We have dreamt about it. Hey, we have gisted about it. We have all, but you see, implementation is where the problem is. That is where the drama starts. That's where the problem is, implementation. Now, I have been there, so I know what it's all about. I used to be very lazy. You don't want to believe it. How I see myself doing a lot of things, that even me, I'm surprised. But you see, it's over time of consistency that I've been able to build that. So the thing is, I realize that a lot of young people are lazy. So I've been working, and that's the reason why I chose to start the accountability tribe, to help people, to help women, help young people implement those goals. I want to help you to implement
Stephanie, we can't hear you.
Same here. We can't hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, ma.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Um, I was going to say that I'm going to be sharing with you a template, a 1-week template that's going to enable you to work to achieve your goals in 1 week. It's just 1 week. So it's going to be a free template and it's going to be shared on the WhatsApp group where all of us are going to belong. So please don't miss that group. Okay. Also, I also want to tell you guys that the truth of the matter is when it comes to things about achieving your goals, you need to find that motivation within you. No matter how much you belong to a group of people, to the tribe, and you're not able to push yourself, we'll all be speaking English. Okay? So I don't want to go over this over and over again, but like I said, I'll go over the last things I said. Find mentorship. They see the vision you cannot see. They're able to help you. Most times my mentors hold me accountable. They call me and say, oh, Stephanie, you said that you're going to do this and do this here by the month of this. Where are you on that? What happened to this thing we are working on? I've seen that you have diverted to go and start selling shoe. Kilo day. What happened? That's what mentorship does to you. But you must be very careful in picking your mentors. So I hope that I've been able to make you realize or convince you that it's possible to achieve all of your goals. When I came in contact with Daba, one of the things I knew was that in working with a group of people, I need to be able to add value. Now, in adding value to my mentors or to the company or wherever I belong, it needs a lot of commitment. It needs a lot of consistency. So I put it as a top priority on whatever I do. And working with anybody, a mentor, a group of people, a team, your goals, it's a lot of commitment, even in the days where it's not looking rosy. You need to be able to put your all in it and believe that you can achieve it. And ever since I have put all of that, I've gotten like full support from Mr. Chris. It's been amazing. It's been mind-blowing. Anybody who sees your commitment, anybody who sees your consistency as a woman anywhere, trust me, they no longer will identify you or will define you as a woman, or they will no longer address you because you're a woman. They begin to address you by the value you bring. I hope that makes sense. So if you're able to be consistent in delivering what you do, you become a bunch of value. And when you become that bunch of value, wherever you step in, whatever you do, whatever you put your mind to do, people will begin to associate with you, not just because you're a woman, but because of that value you're bringing to the table. So ladies, it's time to stop making excuses. It's time to get on your game. It's time to start work. It's time to start achieving your dreams. Stop being in the kitchen. Stop just selling shoe and bag. There is so much more to you. There is so much more you can do. You heard Blessing. You've heard Scholastica. These are women who are breaking the bounds, and you're about to hear more women share their experiences. So set your goals. We still have 6 months to go. I'm going to start the accountability tribe in the month of August again. I hope that we can connect together so that I can help put you through. What I do with the tribe is I mentor you. I push you one-on-one. I put you through one-on-one. I hold you every day. You must submit to me what you have done. I must mark that thing. And people who have joined the tribe have attested that the things they never thought they would do, the things they have been procrastinating, they've achieved it. Okay? So the tribe will be open in August. You can connect with me on Instagram as Stephanie Ronald. For some weird reasons, I don't know why my screen is not sharing. But let me type it. Let me see if I can. Let me just call the number out. You can connect with me on my WhatsApp, 090. Can you hear me? 090 9767 8233. So That's my number. Like I said, you can connect with me on Instagram as well as Stephanie Ronald, on Facebook as Stephanie Ronald. Please, ladies, it's time to stop giving excuses. So I'll see you guys in the WhatsApp group, and the link to the template will be shared there as well for everybody to be able to download and then begin to hold yourself and achieve your goals at least for 1 week. And you can always replicate it and do it over and over again. All right. So thank you so much. It's been a great privilege.
Say the number again.
Okay, 090 97 67 82 33.
Thank you.
I hope everybody got it. My email is Stephanie Ronald Lahore. I will type it in the chat box now. You can always send me an email or a WhatsApp message, anyone that works for you, and I will be sure to attend to it. So thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Steph.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you for everything. All right. Right now, there will be networking, and I'll be dropping a link for the.
I'm Ruth. Over to you. I'm done.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephanie. A WhatsApp link will be dropped in the chat board for others. All right. A WhatsApp link will be dropped in the chat so that others, so that we can network. Because
is Ruth there? Because I can barely hear her.
All right. Can you hear me clearly now?
Yes, we can.
All right. Okay, thank you so much, Stephanie. And right now, we'll be networking. A WhatsApp group link will be dropped in the chat so that you all can join the Daba Ladies Night group through that link. Because definitely, this is just the first time we'll be hosting this program, and there are more programs to come. So for us to know each other, meet each other, and get to know more of us, so there's a link that will be dropped in the chat so that everyone can join. So right now, we're heading over to Rita, who will be teaching us on discovering your superpower as a woman. So right now, we're heading over to Rita. Rita, you can take over right now. Hello, Rita.
Okay, good evening, ladies. Can we hear me, please?
Yes.
Okay, we can all hear me, right?
Yes, ma, we can.
All right, my name is Rita Ransom Adewale. I am married. I have a kid. I stay in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm a blogger and also a podcaster. I have a mission I'm a co-pastor also, and also I have a mission to inspire and motivate ladies. I preach faith, I preach love, I preach hope, and I preach change. That is what I do. So this evening, I'm going to be talking about discovering your superpower as a lady. That is what I'm going to be talking about this evening. So please, I will be so glad, and I will be so glad if you can lend me your ears. And also, I've been following the Zoom meeting since. So I've been listening to people having issue with muting their audio so that we can hear the audio. So please, I would like to plead with you if you can just all mute your audios so that we can be able to hear what I am saying. And also, when the time for questions comes, I guess, or maybe when the time for you to have to air your opinion comes, you can unmute. So, but right now, please, can you just try and mute your audio while I go further? So, you've done that. I want you to all to say hello so that I can know that you heard me.
Hello, ma.
Hello.
Right.
All right. Let's.
We've done it.
Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. You can. Thank you so much. So right now, I'm going to start now, and I'm going to start with these. The women of every culture and society are facing dilemmas of identity. They are facing dilemma of identity. Some women are finding it difficult to find their role, like to know exactly where is my role, where exactly am I to stay.
I can't say anything.
Hello?
Hello.
Exactly.
Hello, I can't
So
see anything.
can we please mute our audio, because that is kind of a distraction to what I'm saying, please. Let's just try and mute our audio. We can say the hello in the chat, please. We can say the hello in the chat.
Hello. Is Rita still here?
Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me, please? Can you hear me, please?
Hello.
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now, please?
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
All right. So as I was saying, I said women, we've gotten to a stage, and should I say the society has made us to be in a stage whereby we are getting so confused where we are meant to be as a woman, what we are meant to do as a woman, because the society has painted a woman to be this second-class factor when it comes to humanity. So we have been pasted to be, okay, whatever decision that we are making, whatever thing that we are going to say, whatever thing that we are going to do must come under that of a man. So as I'm saying, I said, no, we are not trying to argue that, or we are not trying to start any kind of feminism. But what I'm trying to say this evening is to encourage you as a woman, because many people have pretty negative association with power, especially when it comes to a woman. You've probably heard that when it comes to, we shouldn't be assertive. That as a woman, you should not be assertive, that you should not go for what you want to do, that your opinion should not be heard. But I want you to know something. First and foremost, you have to believe in yourself as a woman. That irrespective of what the society is saying, irrespective of what the culture has placed for a woman, irrespective of the picture that the society has painted of a woman, I am going to believe in myself that I want more. That I'm going to be responsible for my life. I'm not going to wait for a man to tell me what to do and what not to do. You should be responsible for your life as a woman. That is the first thing you should do. Be responsible. Take your life as, oh, no, I am taking my life as a woman. I'm not going to rest on a man to tell me what to do. I'm not going to wait for a man to explain to me what to do. That is first thing. Rest. Take your life by your what? By yourself. Be responsible for your man. For yourself. Now, another thing is, to live successfully in this world, women need a new awareness of who they are and the new skill to meet today's challenges. For you to live successfully in this world as a woman, you need to be aware of who you are. You need to be aware of who you are. Because let me tell you something, authentic power does not come from the external force. The true personal power is generated from within. It doesn't come from an external. You don't have to wait for somebody to tell you who you are, what you are meant to do. You don't have to wait for somebody to tell you what you are meant to do or who you are meant to be. You are meant to tell yourself that it has to come from within you, that, oh, I can do this. Irrespective of what people are saying about women, that, oh, women should come under men, or maybe women should not be in politics, women should not be a banker, women should not be that, women should not be that. No, you have to generate that your power from inside of you, that, oh, yes, I can do this. I can do this, I can do that, I can start a business, I can do this, I can be a CEO, I can be whatever I have to be. So as authentic power does not come from an external force, it is generated from within you. It is generated from within you. That is it. And one thing I want you to know, that as a woman, The feminine power, one thing that is unique about a woman is that your feminine power is attractive. A woman's feminine power is attractive, that whatever that you do, you attract. Whatever that you do, you turn to good. Whatever that you do, because why I'm saying that is because as a woman, God has created a woman to be a special being. That wherever a woman is, attention are turned to that. Like there is this kind of attention are being shifted to a woman. Attention that this, so whatever I want you to know that a feminine power, it's attractive. It draws and attracts things to you. So when you find yourself compelling people to buy this, when you find yourself compelling people to do this, it is attraction. So as a lady, if you find as a lady, when you hear people saying, oh, you are not meant to do this, you are not meant to do that as a lady, because if you start doing this, people will think that, okay, people will start seeing you as a person that you are trying to be in a competition with a man. You tell them that, no, I'm not trying to be in a competition with a man. I am trying to be who I am. Now, many women keep asking me, they keep asking us, I've had so many questions and people asking me different kind of questions. People will come, like I've had so many people asking me questions. They say, like many women keep asking me questions that where is my place exactly? Is it in the kitchen? Is it in the office? Is it where my kids are? Is it where my husband is? And I keep telling them, your place is wherever you choose to be. Your place is as a woman is wherever you choose to be. It depends on you. If you want to be in the kitchen, that is where you choose to be. If you want to be wherever your husband is, where to go. If you want to be a commissioner, if you want to, wherever you choose to be, it is where your place is. So nothing should determine where your place is. Nothing to determine where your place is. The place of the woman is wherever she chooses to be. So today's society has tried to redefine the purpose of a woman. They have tried so many ways to redefine the purpose of a woman. So what is now left for you as a woman is to do what? Is to choose and stand your ground. Is to choose and stand your ground. That no, I can still be married and be successful. I can still have 5 kids and still run a business. I can still run a family and be a CEO of a company. It is whatever you choose to be. And the first thing you need to do for you to discover the kind of power and the ability that you have in you as a woman is to first discover yourself. Self-discovery. You have to discover yourself. Let me tell you something. Nobody can tell you who you are. You are the one that will tell yourself who you are. Whatever you are meant to be. Because no encouragement can be can be compared to the encouragement you can give yourself. Because when all is said and done, when everything has come and gone, you will still be yourself. Like what I'm trying to say is when everybody has come and gone, when everybody has said your own and gone, you will still be left alone. You are the only person that can encourage yourself to wherever point you want to go to. So you have to firstly discover yourself. Who am I? What do I really want? What is my vision? What is my ability? What is my capacity? And you can do so. The first thing you have to do is you have to think, process, and ponder on who you are. You have to realize yourself. You have to realize yourself. You have to discover your passion. See, let me tell you something. Nothing beats other like a passion. Nothing beats other like a passion. If you start a business you don't have a passion for, it will come and it will fail. You must have a passion for whatever that you're doing. Because it is when you are down, it is when you think you don't see the progress, it is when you think you are not seeing the results yet, it is the passion that will still wake you up and say, no, I have to go because I know that this thing is where I am meant to be. This thing is what I am meant to do. You have to discover, first thing is you have to think, process, and ponder who you are. Realize yourself. Discover your passion. Discover your passion. So self-discovery is a fundamental growth. It's a fundamental personal growth. It is very, very fundamental. You have to, before you do anything, discover yourself. Discover yourself. Know what you are meant to do. Know who you are. Know your what. Know your capacity. Know your ability. So take your time to discover the kind of person that you are. Take your time to do that. Believe in yourself that, oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do it. Believe in yourself as a woman. Because let me tell you something, the society has already painted a woman to be as a vulnerable being, to be a second-class person, to be inferior. That is the way society has placed a woman. So it is left for us as a woman to come together. I'm not talking about a riot or maybe a revolution here. I'm talking about the fact that you coming together as a woman for your purpose. You coming together, you set yourself on a purpose that no, irrespective of what the society is saying, this is what I'm meant to do. Look at I'm going to set a sample about this. I know many of us have heard the story of this child, this Taliban child, what is that a name? The Taliban girl that fought for the educational rights in Afghanistan. This girl keeps fighting. She keeps fighting. She knows that she wants to be educated. But irrespective of what the people in Afghanistan, of what they are saying about education, the girl keeps going. She keeps fighting for it. She kept fighting. That it got to a point they shot this girl, but she never relented. She kept on going. She kept on pushing. That is what you see. There is nothing we can do. That's so many times I see people arguing and they get so violent, and when it comes to the issue of feminism and everything, I used to tell myself, there is nothing you can do. You can't change. This thing has been there forever. The only thing that can change this thing is results. When they start seeing what you can do as a woman, when they start seeing your results, when they start seeing that, oh, a woman is doing that, we don't only need to talk, we need to show results. By the time they start seeing your results, that is when people will start believing in your ability as a woman. So I'm going to state some points here. Okay, the first point right now for you to be able to discover your superpower as a woman, the first thing you have to do is you have to acknowledge and declare your ambition. Acknowledge and declare your ambition, what you want to do. Acknowledge it. Don't be apologetic. Don't be apologetic about it. If you want to run a company, acknowledge that I want to be a CEO. If you want to be a president, if you want to be the president, if you want to be whatever you want to be as a woman, don't be ashamed of it. Don't stop your vision because of what the men are going to think about you. That, oh, if you start doing this thing, if you start doing that, they will start seeing you as a competition with a man. Don't do that. Don't stop your vision because of a man. Don't stop your vision because of what the society is going to say. Acknowledge and declare your ambition. Now, the second thing is replace negative self-talk with positive one. Whatever the negative self-talk that you've heard, whatever things that you've heard about a woman, whatever thing that you've heard that a woman cannot do, replace that negative talk with a positive affirmation. Replace it with a positive affirmation. Now, advocate for yourself and your others. Advocate for yourself and others. Advocate for yourself and others. Don't stop your dream. Don't stop your dream. Don't stop your dream. Advocate for yourself and others. Where you think that, okay, a woman's voice should be heard, say it. Don't keep your mouth shut. Keep talking about it. Now, the next one is acknowledge your fears. Acknowledge your fears. It is okay to have fears. It is okay to be scared about some things. Acknowledge it. Don't push it away. Don't push your fears away. Don't push it away. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it and work towards it. So, and I don't know, I'm going to say this because many situations that we have right now, I've seen so many people, especially I've seen so many women having this kind of a situation whereby even in your home, like as a married woman in your home, you find yourself in a situation whereby because you are because you're a career woman, or should I say because you're an entrepreneur, you have your business and you are doing fine and you are doing okay. Now you start having an issue in your home whereby you find your husband seeing you as a competition to him. Now I'm going to tell you something as a lady, that when I'm sorry if I'm trying to digress, but I feel this thing is very, very important. That even as a woman, you marry a man that will support you, not a man that will see you as a competition. Marry a man that will support you, a man that will push your dreams, a man that will push your dream, not a man that will see you as a competition. That will see you as a competition. Marry somebody that will support your dreams. The person that will, that even when you forget to attend that meeting, or maybe even when you forget to buy that course, that will push you forward. Even when you forget to do that thing that will push you forward, the man will be the one to remind you that, oh, honey, you've not done this, you've not attended this meeting, you've not buy this product, you've not taken this course, not the one that will see you as a competition. So as a woman, you need to marry somebody that will what? That will support you. That will support you. And also, as a woman, especially when you start having kids, yes, thank you so much. I've seen the Malala, yes, Malala of Pakistan. That is the lady of, that's the name of the girl I was, because anytime I read about her story, I felt so challenged. I felt so inspired and so challenged, because she keeps pushing. She never stops. That is what we are meant to do as a woman. As a woman, we are not meant to stop, because the society has done enough. They've said enough. They've said it. There's no way we can change. The only thing we can do is to show them the result that a woman can also do it. I can run the company. I can be found in a political place. I can do whatever I choose to be. So as I was saying, even as a married person, you find yourself that you start having kids, whereby when you start having kids, so you start taking care of kids, you start taking care of your kids, and so many things, so many activities start coming in, whereby you find yourself taking your kids to school, taking care of them and all that. So it kind of, I understand that the how do I put it now? The burden, or should I say the workload will start telling on you. But at that particular time, that's why I said that at that particular moment where you start trying to, at that particular moment when you find yourself, that is where I'm trying to put this, that's where I'm going to put this point, which is the fact that, okay, the true power has to what? It comes from within you. It comes from within you. It has to come from within you. You alone can do this thing. You can do this thing by yourself. You can do it. You don't relent as a woman. You don't relent. You keep pushing. You keep doing it. You keep taking that course. You keep doing that business. You keep starting that project. You keep attending that meeting. You don't relent as a woman. You don't relent. You keep pushing yourself, discovering your goals, discovering yourself, discovering your power, because acquiring skills as a woman, acquiring skills, you can do better. We are not only meant for the kitchen, like Stephanie has said, we are not only meant for the kitchen. The kitchen is even the least of the places we are meant to be as a woman. The kitchen is the least of the places. We can do more. We can do more. You can do more as a woman. You can do more. All right, so now before I go, because I'm checking my time now and my time is up. So before I go, I want to leave you with this, and that is, do you believe that you are worth more? Do you believe that you are worth more as a lady? Do you believe that you are worth more than that kitchen? Do you believe that you are worth more than that particular place? Do you believe that you can do more than that? So I want you to think on that. You think on that. You think on that. So what I do is I encourage ladies. I encourage ladies. So you can check up on my page on Instagram at First Lady Rita. You can check up on my page. I have so many videos on there that I've done. And also I'm a podcaster. And also we released a course on podcasting too. So if you want to take that course to able to build your brand and also build yourself in public speaking, to build yourself. So you can also take that course too. You can also hit me up on WhatsApp to take that course. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to believe that you'll be able to get some little things with what I've said this evening. Thank you so much, ladies.
Ma, I didn't get your Instagram handle, ma, and your WhatsApp.
Yeah, my Instagram handle is at First Lady Rita _ at First Lady. I'm going to drop it in the chat box so you can check it. I'm also going to drop my number there. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Ma. And immediately, Andeline will be taking over and she'll be teaching on how to sell your brand. how to sell your brand as a lady. So I'm handing over to you, Adeline. So start. Let's try. And Adeline, where are you? Time is not on our side anymore. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. All right, please, if you're yet to join the WhatsApp group, please kindly click on the chat. You'll see it there, please. If you're yet to join the WhatsApp group, there's a link on the chat. You can click on it. And if you want to get any course, you can go to www.daba.school for the design and earn and the affiliate marketing course Blessing spoke about. And you can also chat me up. And my number is 080-9470-3225. So, Andrine, are you ready?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, ladies.
Okay, too. I want to finish.
Okay.
So you have online.
So tonight I'll be talking about how to sell your brand. So let me share my screen. Actually, my laptop didn't connect. So I'm going back to connect to my phone. So I'm so sorry. Please, can you help? I want my screen. Oh my God. So about me, please, can you see my screen? About me, I'm an advocate improvement marketing.
No.
I run a virtual. Can you hear me? Can you see my screen?
No,
we can't see your screen, but we can hear you.
Okay. Yes. So can you see it now? You should be able to see it now.
Yes, we can see it.
Yes, we can see it.
You can see it now.
Yes,
I'm sorry about
madam.
that. I have to log back to my phone. So I'm an administrative professional. Let me just continue that way. I'm an administrative professional with thought for business process improvement, digital and social media marketing. I run a virtual assistant service called as my way of helping others grow. I train business and work remotely for people. So ladies, do you know you can be that powerful lady without relying on a man? If you believe, then you will. Stand out. You need to show up to the world. Sell your brand and grow rich. Definition of a brand.
A brand is a perception of a product, service, experience, or organization. A brand is a name, term, design, symbol, or any feature that identifies your goods or services. A brand is not a logo. Is what people see you to be. A lot of people mistakes a logo as their brand, but it's not that. It's a person's gut feeling about what your organization is all about. Selling your brand online, be ready to stay visible. The things you need to sell your brand excellently are brand logo. Your brand must have a logo. Your brand must have a color, studio pictures, professional graphic design. You need to proofread your post before you post it online, and your video content should be exceptional. And also, about selling your brand, hello, please can you help me mute your mic? You need to tell a story, engage your audience, create valuable content, show your customer value. You be able to educate customers, sequence and real. You need to be original. Say it to someone else. Be proud of what you sell, be proud of what you do. Just to take the lead and
We can't hear you, ma.
Is Juliet here? Juliet.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Since and Delin has network issues, you take over.
Okay.
we can't hear you. Hello, Ruth, can you hear me?
Who is
Hello?
speaking?
Ruth, it's Adeline. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you clearly too.
All right.
So sorry, I'm having network issues.
Okay.
So I'll continue from where I stopped. I've started with A to Z of brand management. So I stopped at F, finance. How do you intend? Do you have the mental capacity to push out your product?
See your screen.
G for go. You can't see my screen.
We can't see your screen and we can't get. When you even started, the network was bad. Please, can you start from the A?
From A. Okay.
No, we can't even get to you. You are too fast.
Share screen. Okay.
If you're a male in this group, please just leave. Just leave the group, please.
Did I just hear a guy's voice?
This
If you're a
screen
guy,
now.
just
Can
leave
you
the
see my
group.
screen now? Hello? Hello,
Yes,
Ruth.
ma.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
ma.
Yes, ma,
So
we can
I
see your screen
should
now.
start back from A. So A
Yes.
is audience. Audience. Identify who your target audience are and know them. Try and connect with your audience. B, brand positioning. How do you want your brand to be perceived in terms of C stands for color? How identified? Is it color blue? Then to keep to a color so that your brand will be known that color. D for design. How do you create your designs? Like a lot of business owners uses Canva, of which to get a graphic designer to make your designs for you. E for experience. Each person should be able to tell a story about your brand. Is your customer service polite? Is your customer service rude? It is your audience it's the experience your audience has with your customer service that will determine how your brand is. F for finance. Do you have the mental capacity to push out your products? G, I will term G as go big. Do something that everyone can see to call a brand. Think of strategy, you think of your business, then design it. H for harmful. Sometimes we make a lot of mistakes, of which we have to be careful. It's not good to use your business account to go on Twitter and join the streets of madness on Twitter with your business account to criticize the government. It's actually not good. I for intentional. You need to know what your values are. You need to believe in yourself, be true to yourself, be consistent. Don't follow the crowd, stand out, be yourself. J for juggle. You have to look at everything you do within your business. You have to design it, your competition, your market, study everything and learn what is happening there. K, I'll call K at skip at it. You can do it. Always believe in yourself that you can do those things that it's happening out there. You can push your business. You need to drive your business by yourself. L for licensing. As a business owner, is your business registered? Do you pay your tax and all that? I also use L as learning as well. We grow gradually. Learning is a continuous process. So it's something you need to keep learning. M for marketing. Do you brand your product? How do you package your services and your products? How do you help your audience in making them identify and choose you over other brands? N for name. What name do you give your products and service? Do you make it to be so long to this business? So you should stay on somebody's strong. This is the personality of you are the first chair. How do people Hello. I can't share my.
Hello. Can you hear me?
You're breaking.
But the tip of the
Can
tongue
you hear me? Okay.
pulls
Please,
back and up makes
please,
the R sound.
can you take
We
over,
can't
please?
hear you. The straw as the lips come together, keep constant. Entre.
Juliet, can you take over?
This next syllable will happen very fast.
Bad.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
Hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Francis. I reside in Dubai. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I be here, okay. 1 minute. Okay, so I'll start by telling my story. So before I decided to start cooking, I discovered I would always have people coming from different places to visit Dubai. And then my friends, a lot of my friends presently are people I met while, please, 1 minute. I have someone at the door. So people I met that have actually helped me so far are people I met, friends. Like when they're coming to Dubai, they know I like to stuff. So they'll be like, my friend is coming, please help us host them. So getting African food. So sometimes beginning of the year, January, I made a decision I'll battle food. Then I ordered for some Nigerian foodstuffs in addition to the ones I already had. So I said, first of all, I asked a graphic designer to make a design for me. I told him what I want, how I wanted it. So we started. I sent out the pictures to my friends on WhatsApp, first of all. I didn't have anything, I didn't have Instagram page then. It was just the next I created the Instagram page. First was WhatsApp. And the first part is the first day I made that post, I got about 6 bowls. Like I was wow, 6 bowls of soup. So I was like, oh, this is so good. I was really happy. And this was before down. So after that, everything just started happening so fast. Then Corona set in. Before Jesus.
Juliet.
We can hear you.
Hello, please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So a few weeks after that, and while I was sending out those flyers on WhatsApp, I have this tour group called NJ Tours on my WhatsApp. Her name is Tina, but probably not. And that one is always there for my son's page because that he was always sending different tours to me. So whenever they have that was before this photo. They have tour, and they come to Dubai, I will be the one to like go and fly their food. Even some of the people she knows in Dubai refer them. So there everything was going very, very fine, even till now. Because even Corona did not stop anything, but I feel pain sometimes because before Corona, I was supposed to have a buffet of 45 people so that were coming from Nigeria. So I already ordered a lot of food stuff. Then the airport got locked down. So they would come later. I didn't come. But because of that event I knew I was going to have, I ordered a lot of food stuff. So during the lockdown, because there was a time we weren't going anywhere, everybody stay in your house. So, and then it was easy. During my sales break, I found out I used to go myself to deliver these things. I didn't know about this app. So, so later on, I got an app during the lockdown. They were during the lockdown. So you're either thinking of eating, sleeping, something or the other for yourself, or if you like drink, maybe all these party around, you will think of drink. And of course, you have to eat. And then a lot of people, they are in their houses. They did not be locked up in the house. So at that, I always get orders. I was always like, to me, for a big breakthrough. Imagine selling it, like, if I won't compare it to Nigeria, I sell a bowl of soup for 300 grams, which is like 35k naira. So, and then a plate of food, depending on proteins, be 5,000, 10,000. It was actually a very big move for me. That idea I had just kept it in my mind, the house during the lockdown, but I didn't keep it in my mind. I thought of it, I got to work. And you can also do this. It's just like Stephanie said, yeah, anything that gets into my head, I write it down. I always jot it down. I have plenty. Sometimes we say, what are you always writing? What do you want, mad? I say, go for I won't I'm always writing. I'm always anything that just gets into my head. I'll quickly write it down. And that was how I also got the idea of my other business, Oak and Pines. It's a unisex fashion store, www.pine.com. those little wins, they are worth celebrating. When I started, it was just coming little, but still, I was very happy. I would always call my mom. I'll be like, hey, I did this today, I did that. My mom would be like, of all her kids, if they told her that this one will not be the one that will not even be asking her for money, she will not believe it. Because growing up, I'm just this very gentle person that wants to relax. So, but growing up, I just saw that, okay, this life is what you go for, you would get. You don't have to sit down, cross your legs, and expect money to fall from somewhere. No, it doesn't happen that way. That idea in your head, take it up, make it your life, go for it, dream of it, think of it, live on it. Make sure you implement it. You can't just sit down and expect. Miracle doesn't happen that way. You can't sit down and cross your legs and expect a miracle. If I had thought of it, oh, let me sell food, I'll just think of it, of course. I'll think of it. And then what next? Then during the lockdown, I would have been thinking, oh, if I had started selling food now, maybe. And then I'll just keep thinking and thinking and thinking. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to stand up, take your first step. Like I said, when I first started, I didn't know about this app that has made the things a lot easier for me. I would go myself to deliver. But now, I have this app. I just sit down in my house and I'm sending food. I don't have to be running. Then it was even much more difficult for me because I have stuff doing during the day. So I would face early morning. And sometimes at midnight, I'm still cooking. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Someone said they can barely hear
Yes,
me.
we can.
Okay. Okay, so as I was saying, if you have anything in your mind, always make sure you go for it. If you don't do it, you just have to. The secret never that is that space and look for along the way. Nobody will just come and tell you, okay, stand up, I want you. Nobody's just going to come and help you. They need to see that, okay, you are doing something. I also cross that leg. They're waiting for it. I think any rich man right now is going to carry his money to come and marry one girl that is sitting down and crossing her leg. Nobody do that. Stand up, go look for something and do. Be active. If somebody sees okay doing something, they are willing to help you along the way. They are willing to help you along the way. Like the other day, I was talking to some of my friends that I worked with in Lagos, and I told one of them, okay, we studied same course, business administration, and then further her education again and some other course. I told her, you finished school, you are sitting and crossing your leg waiting for a job. You don't have to wait. Your mom sells drain clothes. Why not put your mom not online? Then you are not doing business. You are not doing business. If your business is not online, you are not doing business. You have not started. I don't even have a physical shop. I don't have a restaurant, but because my business is online. And then your mom is selling. And then you can't, after I talked to her, a few days after that, she sat down, she took pictures of all those stuff. And since then, she told me, Juliet, thank you. Juliet, thank you. Because now she's selling. Every time it's sold out. And she will put it on her WhatsApp status now. Before, she will tell me, you know the friend that I have, she said that her friends will laugh at her. Your friends will laugh at you. Will these people not laugh at you when you are broke? Your friends will laugh at you because of what you do. When they laugh at you when you are broke, me, I can as well decide, oh, let me not sell food. If I sell food, the people will start using to look at me. I don't sell audio. I will do what I have to do because this is what put food on my table. You see now, you say, you cannot be selling, or your mom is selling Okrika children clothes. So that those clothes, if you put them online, and now every day she tells me, thank you. Because since she started putting them online, WhatsApp, Instagram, it's always sold out. Always sold out. And then another person is in one corner crossing her leg. And then another of my friend in Ghana, now she has started selling food also. The same thing. You don't just cross your legs and wait for one savior to come to your rescue. Nobody is going to come to your rescue. You have to help yourself. You have to help yourself first. When you take that step, then people will know that, okay, this one, if we help this one, the person can go further. But if you just sit down and cross your leg, then nobody is willing to come to your aid. First of all, help yourself. Don't wait for everything to be perfect for you to start. Give yourself permission to start messy and with whatever you have. When I started, I didn't have stickers for my bowls. I'll just send them out. But I was organized, which is one of my customers will say, you are a very organized human being. He used to buy food for one girl that the girl would just send food. No spoon, no nothing, no toothpick, nothing. That she would just send. I said, yes, I'm organized, yes. But I didn't know where to begin. I didn't know have it all figured out. I knew, okay, I wanted to start it, but I didn't have it all figured out. The packaging and everything, but I just started. And along the way, everything just became clear. Even so, like charger market, I've never been there. But during the lockdown, as soon as they opened one period, I noticed that Dera fish market wasn't open. I had to go all the way to Sharjah. I've never been to Sharjah, but I had to go. And it was through someone's help, like the person directed me that, oh, this, if not, I wouldn't even know. But when people see that, okay, yes, this person is serious, they will help you along the way. Nobody is proud to have a dummy as a friend, though. Stand up and get active. Don't all people say they will laugh at me. Nobody, if you are poor, people will still laugh at you. So stand up and do something for yourself. That's my advice for you. Stand up, do something for yourself. Because if poverty comes, those same people you are scared of them laughing at you, they will still laugh. Oh, they will laugh at you. Now a lot of people, they look up to me. How old am I? I'm just 25, yeah? But I have a whole lot of people that look up to me, even people that are older than me. But still, I thank God for that. But if I had sat down, I was waiting, oh, one uncle should come and help me. So I was blaming my uncles, blaming my aunties. I have a lot of rich uncles and rich aunties, but I never sat down and wait for any of them. I never waited for them. I stood up and I started doing my thing. From Lagos, at 19, I had already gotten a land. At 22, I was already owner. And like, I was always working. I was selling them. I don't care what, if you want at me, laugh at me. But as long as I'm not coming to beg from you. So I would implore all you ladies, don't wait for anybody to say, oh, girl, do this, do that. No, go out there. Go out there. Don't say, okay, I have a degree. Let me sit down. No, they don't do it that way. Leave your degree first. Leave that degree. Get a job. Get a handwork. Job might not come, but get a handwork. Get that handwork that you know that, okay, that is connected to your passion. Most times, some people, it's their passion they're after. But even if you know something that will give you money that is not in the line of your passion, still go for it. And also, if you have not taken this WhatsApp monetization class on Daba, I would advise you to do so. Go to www.daba.school. There are a lot of courses there, even if it's not the WhatsApp monetization course, but I think you should start there. If you have nothing doing, at least you have a clear vision of what you want to do. Then you know what else to do. Don't just jump on anything. Know what you want. If you want to be successful in business, you have to know what happened today. Yes, well, no, what happened yesterday, what's happening today, and how you can use these data to influence what will happen tomorrow. What do I mean by that? Like, okay, before I started selling food, a lot of people come to Dubai. And then the ones that reside in this part of Dubai where I stay, Marina, Internet City, if you have friends here, or you here, you would understand what I'm saying. JBR, it's like a major challenge getting Nigerian food over here because we don't have the restaurants here. We have the restaurants in Dera. So over here, it's like a major challenge. So I thought of it. I was like, okay, this area, Very few people. Like even people that do food business, they are not much at all, and they are hardly people don't really know much. So I was like, okay, even if and the population is much, even if I can get 1/4 of these people to patronize me, of the Nigerians here patronize me, it will not be a bad idea. So I used that. I thought of it. I used that to implement on my business. Like I just knew, okay, these are my target areas. Sometimes I walk up to, if I see a black person, I'll walk up to them. Good afternoon. Are you Nigerian? Once they say yes, I'll just smile. I'll say, yeah, I sell Nigerian food. You have to market your product. So a closed mouth is a closed destiny. And that means I've gotten a lot. They'll say, Nigerian food, yes, yes. And they'll just, at first I didn't have a card, but now I have a card. I'll give them my card, and then they'll place orders. This is how this has been happening for a while now. If I go to the metro station, I don't just walk past any black person I see. Any black person I see, I begin a conversation. That same way I used to sell my lashes. When I was selling my lashes, that's the same way I will sell. I used to have a lot of people in the metro. There was a time, even one Israelite woman, I never knew they also like this our stuff. Oh, that day she patronized me. She bought about 3 dozens. Then another time in church, I was actually wearing the lashes. That one, she did not even see me talking about it. So she was like, oh, I like this. Where did you get it? I told her I sell it. So she got my number and she bought a lot. Like just like that. Most times, you have to market your product yourself. Don't wait for somebody to come and market your product for you. Market it yourself. Nobody will come and do it for you. Stand up, go out there, talk to people. Talk to people. Oh, I do this, I do that. I do this, I do that. If you don't do this, who will do it for you? Nobody. You have to go out there by yourself and you tell people, this is what I do. This is what I do. If you cannot do it, I mean, okay, some of you, okay, you don't even talk to people. You don't do sponsored ad. You just want, how do you want to scale your business? You're ashamed of what people will say. You know the people on my contact list, but still, I'm not ashamed. I go out there, I talk. And when you are doing business, don't just do business for the sake of doing business. So that people will see that you are, oh, I'm going to round up soup, please, Mr. Chris. So that people will see you are doing business. Do business and make sure that you also, like, you know, you do bookkeeping. Mr. Chris, I'm going to round up now. So make sure that you always keep on your profits. Your profits. Make sure you always write down. Don't just do business for the sake of doing business. Do business because you want to make profit out of it. Don't just do business for the sake of doing business. My social media handle. Okay, I recently deactivated my handle. It's Akwa Ibom's first daughter. I'm from Akwa Ibom, actually. So it's Akwa Ibom's first daughter. But presently, I'm on my business page, Jays Niger, Jays, JAYS _Niger _kitchen, Jays Niger Kitchen. My Facebook is Eddie Francis, EDDY and Francis, Eddie Francis. My WhatsApp number will be on the group, on the WhatsApp group, so you can add me from there. I'm sorry, Mr. Chris. Okay, that'll be all for now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Juliet. Precious is the last speaker for today's program, and I want to say thank you so much to every one of us for staying this far. So please, just for some minutes, Precious will be taking over, and she won't take our time, please. Precious, are you here? Precious. Is Precious here?
Precious. Precious, please, can you unmute your mic and speak? All right, since Precious is not here, she's having network issues. All right, I'll be introducing our CEO, Mr. Chris Annie, and we will be closing today's program. So, Mr. Chris Annie, you're welcome.
Okay, congratulations to all the ladies. Congratulations to you all for attending the first ladies' night. Okay, for attending the first ladies' night, the first Daba ladies' night. And tonight, for those of you who are still at the back or who are still behind this meeting, okay, so how many of you are hearing about Chris Annie for the first time? I mean, just put in the chat section. Don't unmute, please. Don't unmute your mic. Don't unmute. Just put it in the chat section. Let me see. If this is the first time you're hearing about Chris Annie, just say hi, or you say this is my first time. Let me know in the chat section. For those of you who are part of the ladies who have speaking, starting from Scholastica, she has done very, very well. I want you all to make sure you purchase that book, 60 something ways every woman can make money online. I want you to purchase that book. If you've not done that, get on Scholastica's number and her name. I'm sure she's in the group, and you can chat with her. Make sure, if you've not gotten the book, I don't think you are ready or you're serious with what we're doing here tonight. And if you are among the Daba ladies, or you are among those who are you're a student of Daba, please, you all know our culture. I'm going to be sharing that book, the link, the picture in all the WhatsApp groups. Tonight, I'm going to do that. So, Scholastica, if you're hearing me right away, send me the picture of that book again and send me the landing page so that everyone can distribute that book flyer tonight to all WhatsApp platforms, and everybody will repost on their status. I'm using this as an example to showcase how we should be supporting women in our country, in our nation. So make sure you send me that. Scholastica, I hope you're online. Send me the book. Let me share everywhere so that all the ladies can get. Now, we've created a platform for women, and we call it Daba Ladies. And that Daba Ladies is a WhatsApp group. I think you can see it here. It's a WhatsApp group for all the ladies. It's a WhatsApp group, and it's actually free because ladies' night we're planning ladies' night to be monthly mentorship stuff for women. That's the goal. Okay, that's the goal. We want it to be a monthly stuff so that women can actually have a group. Let me tell you what you need as a woman. Number one, information that will liberate you. Number two, you need a network. Okay, you need a network. Number three, okay, when you have this network, you'd also need access to capital. Well, I'm telling you that when you have this network that you start with now, I bet you can build. So we're going to use that group and be teaching women how they can collaborate together and build. How many of you know the school called Corona? One of the most expensive schools in Lagos. Is it Corona or so? One particular school like that. By 5 women. 5 women. 5 of them. These 5 women, they came together. As I'm talking to you since 1970 something, 1980 something. I think Atlantic Hall or so. They came together to build that school. Guess what? Last year, when they were doing their end of year party, their children who came back from the UK were on the board of that company. I want you now to see this in your mind. I want you now to see this wherever you are now. Okay? Do your best. Do your best to be part of a network that is going somewhere. Okay? Do your best to be part of a network that is going somewhere. So that ladies that we've created, Daba Ladies is to make sure women find purpose, find their voice, be part of a platform that will help them network and build for the future. I'm telling you. And when you know these things now, once you know these things now, see, the future you're looking for, you must create it. So I won't be the one talking too much, but I want to welcome you to Daba Ladies. And this event is most likely going to be a monthly event. By next month, I'm pressing every button to see that we could bring people like Steph Obi, Chioma of Accounting Hub, powerful, even if possible, we can even bring Taraduro to it. You know, we do exciting stuff. And now that it's still virtual, one day the ladies' night will now be a physical meeting. So probably we'll be meeting somewhere, maybe Dubai, maybe Seychelles, maybe Mauritius, or maybe in Lagos. Okay, we're not going to meet somewhere. We're all going to meet in a place where you all are going to meet in a place. Not me, please. I won't be part of the ladies' night. Okay, and get all that. Now that your mates are plotting the graph for the future, don't be busy selling what does not matter. Don't be busy talking and gossiping what doesn't matter. Okay? Don't be among those who want to know the latest trends of gossip going on in town. Guard your future. You are awesome. Society has made it look as though, you know, let me also say this. Let me also say this for all the ladies here. Let me say this for you. You see, the way people chase clouds, the way people or they portray ladies as sex toys in music, the way there's a misconception about the female figure. You don't really know who you are. If you know how powerful you are, like Rita said, boy, oh boy, you will command stuffs. So I'm going to give you people an assignment tonight. I'm going to give you an assignment tonight. And you're going to do a research. Everybody write this down. Write this down. Write this down. You're going to do a research about the Prime Minister of Germany, Michelle, the president, that woman. Do a research about her. Do a research about the lady who is leading Taiwan. Do a research. There's another one I want to call, but I'm not too sure of them. But I think when the group dropped them. Another one. Go online, search. We can name them female leaders that inspire people that are doing amazingly well. Female leaders. We're not talking about trying to boss the men now. No. We're saying you can be the one contributing positively to the society. I tell you, you can be the one contributing to, and you're not chasing clouds. You're not naked on TV to host this thing. You're strong. You're amazing. Forget whether you've been abused in the past. Forget whether you've gone through some life challenges in the past. And all those things are in the past. And what matters the most is your future. That's the most important thing. Okay, so somebody's saying I should extend the bonus time for the affiliate marketing. I'm going to do this for just 48 hours. 48 hours max. And it's strictly for the ladies. So if a guy comes to sign up, we will know you're not giving. For the ladies, for the next 48 hours, you can take up the affiliate marketing course for just 20,000. Now, I'm also going to do that too for me. I'm a crypto trader. Okay, I'm a trader. I'm an investor. So for those of you who say, okay, Chris, I want to also probably take a course on Daba, and I don't have all the luxury. I have any course I'm telling you now, we've talked with a facilitator. For the fact that I'm the CEO of Daba.school doesn't mean I have all the rights to okay, and those of you who want to take a course on Daba, you can actually take one tonight. Okay. I'm on now. You can actually take one course on Daba. It's as easy. Do it yourself. So, outside the WhatsApp monetization course, okay, if you want to take video editing course, 50%. If you want to take web design, web building, 50%. Any other course you want to take tonight, apart from the WhatsApp monetization course, you can take them at 50% discount for the next 24 hours. The price for the affiliate marketing course is 40,000. The price for you can learn how to edit videos. Take on things, empower yourself for the future. Design and learning is for graphics. Instead of paying 20,000, you're paying 10,000. Those of you who are looking for, there's a new course I'm even launching already. It's already from Daba. It's called Income Boosting Course. It's a course called Income Boosting Course. This course is a 2-day live premium course I'm launching in the next 5 days or so. Income boosting course where you can learn $1,000 to $5,000 in the next 30 days. That's income 10,000. Increase your income. When you have financial power. What is this? Okay, so you have financial power. Okay, so you can take on that one. This is the course, one of my courses, the new course I'm launching in 6 days. For those who are starting, you can learn so many things: how to package your product, how to do videos that will trigger sales, how to build the first 100 to 1,000 buyer list, how to use Telegram and boost your sales, 4 skills that will produce money for you, how to engage people that will pay for you or buy from you, business tools you need to grow your revenue. Okay, I'm going to talk about business tools you can use to grow your revenue, how to send messages that will trigger sale, how to generate organic traffic for your company or for your brands or your product, practical lessons that has helped Donald Trump win as a businessman, product differentiation, and how to use it for your brand to increase your revenue. So the goal is to help you, teach you how you can do $1,000 to $5,000 in 30 days. So if you want to register, you go to Daba.school, go on the course, okay? Click on the course. The course is called Income Boosting. It's just 10,000 naira. Or you say you want to trade. There's a lady that I know that didn't talk. She made $1 million in 30 days. One of the ways she made that money was through Bitcoin trading. So you can go take the trade and make money course. Do you know, as a lady, you should be having yourself on video talking to the world. If a guy puts a video on the internet and a lady puts the same video on the internet, why is that the lady don't get much shares? It's not just a man's world alone, it's also a lady's world. Okay? So learn these things. Learn these things that will put you in a position of influence. Learn these things that will put you in a position that will help you win. And that's why you should arm yourself with all the skills. Somebody saying we should do 50% discount on WhatsApp. WhatsApp course does not have any 50% discount. I already vowed it was not going to do so. The cost has increased from 3.6 to 4,000 to 4.5 to 5,000. Once I see one person post another testimonial how she made 1 million or he or she made 1 million, I'll just increase it again to maybe 7,000 next. So that's what I've been doing for the WhatsApp. Learn how to monetize your WhatsApp. Start something. The hands of the diligent bringeth wealth. Your hands must be busy. Not busy tweeting rubbish. Not busy posting about haters. Not busy posting about what doesn't concern you. Not busy posting about the events, and people don't even know about your own events. People don't even know about what you're doing. Are you among the spectators, or you are among those, okay? Or you're among those who will be the players in the field? The choice is yours tonight. I'm also in the group. You can add me on WhatsApp. My number is 07035219208. And do make sure you follow me on Twitter. Okay, good. Oh, Juliet, Francis said she wants to pay for WhatsApp monetization for one person. How will you pick the person, Juliet? Yes, Daba has a YouTube page. We have a YouTube page, but you can also follow me on. There's no discount on income boosting course. You can ask your questions now, ladies. Okay, so Juliet, we have Kemi, Priye, and Ifunaya Thompson. So I don't know how to choose. Can I book for the affiliate marketing course with 5K, then pay the rest later? Yes, you can, but you will not get access until you complete your payment. Okay, Groot, you may need to choose someone here. So maybe you just pick somebody's name, pick 3 people's name, do your roundabout, and pick somebody who Juliet will pay for. Okay, and if you want to pay for other people, you can also signify. I had a guy sent me a chat today. He said he's buying course for 3 of his guys. He wants their life to change. Okay, so Jane said, Juliet, I have an indoor restaurant. I like to be like you. Okay, I like to be like you. You connect with her. Get that inspiration. Get that connection today. Don't be among the clique gossiping. Be among the clique building. Be among the clique building. Okay? Be among the clique building. Okay? Be among those clique building. Once you are in the WhatsApp group, you're going to get Juliet's number. Okay? Okay, so Daba ladies, we move. Thank you guys for tonight. Please, I want you all to do something for me. Go on Twitter. I'll drop my Twitter handle on the WhatsApp group. Follow me on Twitter. Okay. I want you guys to also go on Twitter and tell us your experience, how tonight has been with you. Put your Twitter handle on the group, even on Instagram. Let's follow you and everyone. Follow each other. Network. The facilitators are in there. Learn from them. Connect with them. Okay. And remember, Grace has a product. What's the name again? What's this lady's name again? Whose book is on sale? Scholastica. Blessing has told you about the affiliate marketing. Who else again? Like that. Steph Ronald's accountability group. Things are. You see Stephanie's story. Okay, so go on the WhatsApp Share your testimonial. Tell us how tonight has helped you. Okay? Tell us how tonight has helped you and what you've been able to gain. Okay? My number is 07035 Okay, tell us how you've been able. Then those of you who have not gotten this book, I'm recommending this book because I wrote the foreword for this book. Send the message to her right now on WhatsApp. Transfer the 3,000. Get the books. Look at the awesome reviews this book has been. Even if it's your last money you're using to buy a book or a course, do it. It's the greatest investment. The best investment is the investment in yourself. Okay, so till the next edition, well, for tonight, I said I'm going to fix Daba King's Night. So by August 7th, we're having Daba King's Night strictly for the guys. Let me start talking some things into the guys because guys, a lot of people have not been raised properly. I believe we can change the narrative. That's what Daba.school is doing. I want to ask you to do one thing for me. And I want to ask you to do just one thing for me. Make sure you support this movement that is on. Make sure you're a part of what we're doing. Talk about us. Share your experience with people. Tell them about Daba. Tell them about the lives you're changing. Tell them about the game we're changing. Talk about us on your social media handles. Even if you couldn't buy a course, talk about us. Talk about the impact we're creating. We can have clouds who use things like BB Niger and some people who fight each other. And people fight each other and make them have massive Twitter followers, and what they are saying in one house is spreading like wildfire. You and I can do the same thing. Let's spread this thing together. Look at scholastical book. Do you know when you buy from a woman, you're supporting her, you're making the economy. You're buying from the economy. And as she's growing, you are also growing. Okay, she makes $1 million, it's around the same economy. She does 10 million, it's around the economy. The future is bright for you and I. Until then, you have a lovely, lovely night. I don't know who Juliet chose. I don't know who Juliet has chosen, but Roots, I don't know who you choose. I gave it out.
I told them Priya and Kemi.
Okay, she chose Priya and Kemi. Okay, so
Yeah.
Priya and Kemi, send a message to Roots. You see Roots' number. This is what you would do, Priya and Kemi. Send a message to Roots. Now, Roots, kindly drop your number. Priya and Kemi. Okay, this is what you will do, Priya and Kemi. Go to Daba.school. Okay, go to Daba.school. This is how to sign up. Okay, go to the WhatsApp course. Click here. This is how to sign. So if you want to take a course on Daba, this is how to sign up on Daba. Let me show you all quickly. Okay, this is how to sign up on Daba. So when you come here, this is the WhatsApp course, for instance. And the next thing you do is click here to join. Okay. Click here to join. Put in your email, put in your name, select the course. The course, let's say you're taking WhatsApp course now. Method of payment, bank transfer. Okay, then you put an invite mail, use an increase 03, or you use Juliet's email if she gives you her email at gmail.com. Okay, and agree. And the next thing is sign up. Once you sign up for a course, send the message to Roots to activate you. Okay, so Priya and the winners, the two winners, do that tonight. Juliet has already settled the fee for your course. Do that tonight. And for others who want to buy, do the same thing. Okay? All right, so any other question? As for the record, we don't know if we release it yet or not. But just be in the group, we'll let you know the update. Good night, good night, good night. Do have a lovely, 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 lovely night. Cheers. Dr. Sayed.
Goodbye, Mr. Grace. Thank you.